swimsuit manufacturer. They've been insisting we do this for them.
Apparently it'll be in the upcoming issue of their web catalog.
The older girls in the club are all busy competing in a swim meet, which means we're the only ones available to participate.
This is perfect! We have to help them out, Sissy! Me wearing a swimsuit and modeling? It doesn't sound like something I'd be good at. I don't know.
Of course, we totally understand.
Thanks, I thought better of you than this. These poor girls are in desperate need of our assistance. Yet you refuse to volunteer your time? How uncharitable! I'm tearing up. It's so tragic. Hey, you want to chip in? Alright, if you don't think I'll be too bad at it, I'll help you out. That's the selfless Sissy I know!
I'm so glad!
Yes, thank you. We really appreciate it. Excellent! I could just spend a whole day with Sissy in a swimsuit. I'm gonna have to pick out a really sexy bikini to model. Yes! However salivating! Now there are dirty thoughts going through your head. I give.
I didn't know it was such a big business!
It's exciting and intimidating all at the same time.
Uiharu!
It's great that you were able to get your friends to come along. Thanks again.
It was no problem. With something like this, the more the merrier, don't you think?
So after seeing us, are you sure you want us to play swimsuit models? Don't worry so much. Modern fashion designers have come up with all sorts of ways to make even underdeveloped bodies look more appealing to the eye. Thank you for your support, Shirai.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Who is she? She's the manufacturer's general manager.
Thanks for coming today. It's gonna be great. Weren't there 2 more coming? More models?
Well, hello, Shirai.
Ugh, I know that voice.
Oh, my. Look at all the people who are with you. Is this a social studies field trip for school or something?
Oh, hi there, Congo. And Konori's here, too. What do you have to say for yourself? Why are you wearing that outfit? The school rule dictates that we wear our uniforms even on days off. Or have you forgotten that?
For this afternoon, at least, I am no mere student of Tokyo Wadai Middle School. I am here as a model. Naturally, I dressed as such.
A model? They asked you, too?
Huh? You don't mean... Are you?
Did you come here for the swimsuit modeling as well, Konori?
Yeah. I ran into a classmate at the gym, and she asked me if I'd be willing to come today. What about you guys?
We've got some friends in the swim club, and they asked us to help out.
It's obvious that none of you have done anything like this before. I'd be delighted to give you a pointer or two. I'm a pro. I've been modeling ever since I was a little girl. The thunderous applause echoing off all the walls. The cheers screaming my name. I can still hear their ardent admiration even now.
Give me a break. I bet the only person cheering for you was your mother.
Now, shall we get down to business? Will you show me to the changing rooms?
Sure. Right this way.
I must be dressed in a suit that
Is that girl an acquaintance of yours? She's more like somebody I wish I wasn't acquainted with.
All right, everybody, please choose whichever swimsuit you prefer.
Okay!
Hey, look. What do you think of this?
Wow, that's a really pretty one.
Oh, this one's really cute.
I think I found one I like, too. This doesn't look that great. And I don't care for this one.
Haven't you decided on a suit yet? It seems like you could use some tutoring. Why don't you allow me to select one for you?
I don't need your help, thanks.
Halter top suits are best for those with a nice bust. And then there are triangle top bikinis, which always work well, whether you have the goods or not.
I said no thanks, now go away.
It's obvious which one you'll need. You have my sympathy.
I look forward to sitting you down and having a nice long chat one of these days, Congo.
Wow, look what Misaka found. It's so cute.
Oh yeah, frills and polka dots work so well together.
No, you got it wrong. I don't want to wear this one or anything. I'd love to see you in that one. It's perfect. I know it'll look adorable on you.
I agree. What's the harm in trying it on?
I don't know. I don't think it's the right fit. Don't be like that. Give it a chance.
It'll look great, no doubt in my mind.
You really think so? Well, if you guys insist, I'll give it a shot. Oh, nice. I take it you prefer designs that look more childlike, Misaka.
No, of course I don't. I was just browsing. Here, this is what I want. I'll just take it over here and try it on.
What's wrong? Was it something that I said? Why do I have to be so embarrassed about the stuff I like?
I feel practically naked wearing this.
We're all girls here, Uiharu. There's nothing to be shy about.
Plus, that looks great on you. It does, really?
A bikini divides the eye line between top and bottom, but a one-piece shows off a woman's entire figure, so they only flatter truly slender people.
Oh, is that swim club knowledge?
Do you have any other pointers for picking out a suit to wear? Well, let me think. Sarongs are an option. They are, of course, fashionable. And they're also useful for covering the lower body. It's not like I was trying to hide anything. I just thought it was cute.
Sorry for taking so long. disappointed that all the designs they had were so tame like this. But given that these are off-the-rack swimsuits, what more can a girl expect?
I don't know what to say.
We probably shouldn't be surprised.
Individuality is important in a model.
It sure is. Modest as it is, I'm sure this must be driving you crazy, Sissy. I know it'll be difficult, but please try to resist.
I don't think I'm gonna have a hard time with that. Oh, look at you girls. Is that all you're working with? Well, what do you think? Impressive, huh? I'm working a sexy and exotic angle. I expect rave reviews. It's the ultimate swimsuit experience for the audience.
It's not so scary.
Her name is Ekaterina.
Oh, look at that. What a pretty python. You realize it's a snake, not a dog.
Will you hurry up and put that away already? Oh, why? Don't you want to play with this little cutie? What do you think, Shirai? Surely you're not scared.
What? Me? I think it's just a tasteless stage prop.
It's a little bit tight, but it's all they had. They don't carry larger sizes. Oh, wow.
Huh?
It's nothing but an empty room.
This is where we're going to be shooting? It's so bare.
This high-tech studio digitally creates any number of different settings. Wow, that's amazing. I can even touch it. It's the latest in Academy City technology.
Oh, I was just wondering, is the person shooting us going to be a man?
Yeah, now that you mention it, that's a good question. Even if he was a professional, it would still be kind of, you know. I can't stand amateurs. Don't you people get it? The whole point of modeling is to be seen at your sexiest. All the photography is automated.
Hmm?
The camera will never be inside your field of view, so you don't have to worry about it. Just act naturally, okay?
Huh?
She said to act naturally, and nothing about that looks natural to me.
Come on, Sissy, we need to play our parts, too.
What parts do you mean?
So you know, you're the sexy beach babe I apply suntan lotion to.
Not this again! I said no!
Aw, just a little, please, you'll like it.
Go away!
Rub it up, yeah.
I get it now. That's totally natural for them. Yeah, that's Misaka for you. She always sets a great example.
What do you guys think? Should we follow her cue?
Where are we now?
Wherever it is, it's incredibly cold.
When the scenery changes in the room,
The temperature changes, too. That is high-tech.
I think this may be taking it a little far. We're supposed to be relaxed and natural in the middle of a blizzard. That's what makes a real model. Whatever happens, you get the job done. Huh?
Serves you right for being such a show-off.
From too cold to too warm. Way too warm. Why'd they program in such extremes? This much water? Like I said, what with all the extreme weather? If they want to put us on a boat, can they at least make it comfortable? Not bad. A prize barracuda.
Sorry, I think that's just a really big tuna.
It's not. Maybe you should let her have her fantasy.
I'm sure she doesn't want credit for something she didn't do. Oh, I guess we're off the boat.
Wow, the stars are beautiful. And over there, looks a lot like the Earth. Huh? Wait, we're on the moon now? Well, at least it's pretty. Yeah, very pretty. Hey, you guys, look! What's that over there?
I'm sorry, please hold on a moment. We need to make some adjustments to change the scene. Great, what are we in for this time?
A campsite? I'm sorry. We're experiencing some technical difficulties with the cameras. We should have it taken care of soon. In the meantime, why don't you take a short break? So what do we do now?
Oh, by the way, the food there is real. Feel free to cook something up if you want to.
Cook something up using this stuff? What should we make? With the number of people and the ingredients we have, we need to make some curry. Some of us can work on the curry and the rest can do rice. I'll be on Team Curry.
Yeah, me too, please.
All right, why don't I take the rice?
If you're making rice, Sissy, that's what I'm doing.
Please. Curry is such a boorish, unsophisticated food. What are you talking about? It's delicious.
You really don't like curry? I'm betting you just have no idea how to make it.
Please, don't be ridiculous. I have a recipe for the best curry. It's been passed down through the Congo family for generations.
Oh?
What kind of curry is it? An authentic family recipe? I'd love to try it.
Yes, please, make it for us.
Well, since I'm stuck here anyway, I suppose I can make do with whatever plebeian curry dish you all prefer. We can make a normal curry and your dish. We've got lots to work with.
That's a great idea.
Okay, let's do it. Yeah? Well, if you insist, I guess we can.
Hooray!
All right, everything's settled then. We'll go and get the rice started.
Right.
Be ready for something amazing. Excuse me, Congo? Oh, yes.
Would you mind if we joined you? We'd love to see how it's done.
Certainly, if that's what you want. Shall we get started cooking, ladies? First, why don't we, peel these onions?
Sure. Stupid thing.
It's broken.
This isn't working either.
I know.
This is what I call induction cooking.
Don't talk to me. I have to concentrate or it's gonna boil over. Could you do this one too? What? Don't tell me there's more. You get a lot less onion after all that peeling, huh?
So what are we supposed to do with this?
Oh, well, That's what those things on the side of the plate are.
Out of the whole entire onion, they only use this one tiny part? It must be a precious ingredient for all that work.
Well, feel like you're learning some things? Yes! Thanks. I mean that. This is a great experience. It's so nice of you to teach us.
It's embarrassing to admit, but neither one of us has ever made a curry dish before. It's an honor to learn from someone so talented. Now the carrots. Do we cut them into quarter rounds?
Huh? I think for curry, they're supposed to be in chunks.
But quarter rounds will look more appealing on the plate, and besides, they'll cook faster at that size.
Oh, Uiharu, don't you know anything? The key to a good curry is that the vegetables are neither too big nor too small.
When we make curry at home, we chop the veggies up smaller so they blend in with the sauce.
No, you've got it all wrong. You want the vegetables to be large enough to add some substance.
Making it taste good is the bigger concern.
It tastes just fine my way. Let's settle this. The vegetables should be cut in bigger chunks, right?
No, chopping them up is better, right?
Okay, now I'm confused.
They're grating the corn?
Tomato skins, interesting.
They're pretty hard to peel, aren't they?
And now we're adding seaweed?
Also unexpected. And difficult to cut up, too.
We leave the peel on the tangerine.
And slice it into rounds. Ah! I got juice in my eye!
Ow, that doesn't sound like fun. I wonder what the finished product will be like.
I'm just excited about trying the first curry I've ever made.
The ingredient choices are all so unique.
I never would have thought of adding burdock root.
Or strawberries. Ugh, all this cooking is making me hungry. I can hardly wait.
What's wrong?
What is it? The truth is, well, you see, I've never actually made this curry recipe before, okay? In fact, it's not just this. I've never done any cooking. I'm sorry. It would have been too embarrassing to back down after what I'd said. Well, in that case, we can ask the others to tell us how to make it. Yeah?
I'm sure they wouldn't mind. Do it, Sissy. Do it, Sissy. You can do it. Yes, you can.
So,
Do it, Sissy. You can do it. Yes, you can.
Yeah, time to eat! Here we have chicken curry, which is accompanied by a lovely seafood curry. Looks great. Okay, everybody ready to eat? Absolutely.
It's delicious.
You know, you really can still taste the little vegetables.
It's nice to have big ones in there, too. I'd say we did a pretty good job, wouldn't you?
Yep, I couldn't agree more. This is great, isn't it?
It was worth every bit of effort.
Yes.
See? It tastes better because we all worked together to make it.
You know, you seem like a nice person. What's your name again?
Oh, I'm Makoto Misaka.
Misaka. That sounds familiar. Well, in any case, I've decided to give you the opportunity to become my friend. How does that sound?
That sounds great. Thanks a lot. Sorry for the delay. The system is up and running, so we'll resume shooting now.
Huh? Already?
Oh, you can continue eating. I think we
Great shots of that. That was fantastic. I'll model anytime if we get to... This is it. At least I think so. Let's see here. Hey, Rumiko! Akemi, Moo, Mako. Hey, guys.
What's with making us climb all these stairs? I'm exhausted. Don't be such babies. We just got here.
Yeah, well...
It was a whole lot of steps.
This way, then.
Honestly, this is the worst. Going to some school on our day off to take extra classes, and for what? It's not like they're gonna teach us how to raise our ability levels. That would be too easy, wouldn't it? Normally I'd be sitting by the pool right now. And what about you? You were planning to hang out with Ueharu today, weren't you?
Well, what choice do we have?
What are we gonna do with you? Not even putting up a fight?
Oh, come on. You won't even complain a little. You're hopeless. Hey, we've got a long day ahead. Be nice.
Well, the quicker we get started, the quicker it'll end. Let's hope so.
They really did pick people from all different schools for this, didn't they?
It sure looks like it. That may be the case, but this is still a lousy turnout. It's so much easier to doze off in class when there are more people there.
What's with the long faces? You all look like your puppies just died.
Why did we come to this thing anyway, boss? It's so lame.
Well, we're here, so you might as well quit your griping. You got it?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Scary.
I'm
They look like
sorry.
they're in high school. It's staring. They'll notice us.
No problems here.
Please, just take it easy.
Huh?
Yes, got it.
Okay, kids, that's enough. Let's all get inside now.
Yeah? Who are you supposed to be?
I'm your teacher for today.
Our teacher.
I'm Komoe Tsukuyomi, and I teach the morning class here. If you want to smart off to me, I will happily extend the lessons even longer. One thing is paramount if you wish to further develop your abilities. And that's the achievement of personal reality. Today we're going to go back to the basics and really explore exactly what that phrase means. Personal reality involves the development of a reality unto oneself, separate from that which may be accepted as true reality. As we study this concept, we must also look at the quantum theory and the uncertainty principle postulated by Heisenberg. We must study theoretical physics because personal reality and quantum theory have something in common. Both are rooted in probability. Okay, unless anybody has questions, that should conclude the morning lecture. I'm sure you'd all like a nice long lunch break, but please don't be late to the afternoon class. It's for your own good, I promise. I thought lunch would never come. Hey, massage my back, would you? Do I have a choice in the matter? That feels so good.
You're becoming an old lady.
No, shut up. We've been here for so long. I can't believe the day's only halfway over. This is seriously draining.
Yeah, it is. Oh, now that you mention it, don't we have to go to physical training this afternoon?
We sure do. Oh, and what's even worse, you guys know the teacher they put in charge of it? From what I hear, she normally does this with anti-skill.
That is bad. I bet she's gonna make us run some really harsh drills.
I want to go home.
Well, sitting around here's not gonna help anything. We might as well eat while we still can.
What is it?
I forgot to bring lunch with me. Everyone else has the day off. Hey, it's me. No, they're not open. I'm gonna go out and grab something. Don't worry about it.
Hey, Sutton. So, long time no see. Jufku, remember?
Oh, hi, Jufku. Are you taking the workshop this afternoon, too?
Yeah, I am.
Sorry, I didn't notice you.
I didn't really want to be noticed. Have you forgotten my dummy check ability? It comes in handy when you don't want people to realize you're there.
You made yourself disappear?
No, my level isn't high enough to manage that. But I do have a knack for making things seem less present.
Oh, I get it.
Sutton?
Huh? Yes? What is it?
I wanted to say thanks for always answering the letters I wrote you. I really appreciated it.
Oh, sure. No problem. I did promise I would.
But, well, it would mean a lot to me if you would write the next letter first. Maybe?
Well, if I get a chance.
It might sound silly, but I sleep with the postcards you send me tucked under my pillow every night. I like feeling close to you, even if it's only in my dreams.
That's very sweet.
You know, I'm so glad I came today. I was really dreading coming to this stupid special workshop, but it turns out I was wrong, though, since I got to see you. Hey, you know, if you feel like it, maybe we could eat lunch together.
Oh, I can't. I forgot to bring one and the cafeteria's closed. So I'm gonna have to go out and pick something up.
That's okay. I mean, I actually packed way more than I can eat today. You're welcome to have some if you like.
Oh, thanks, but... Wow. You're sure you don't mind?
Not at all. Please, help yourself to whatever looks good.
Okay, thanks a lot. You made this? It's delicious.
You think so? I'm glad to hear it. You know, it felt really awkward sitting in that classroom. Almost like I should be ashamed or something.
Why do you say that? We're all in the same boat.
Well, that's kind of the point, isn't it? They've gathered together a certain type of people. I wonder if there will be more workshops for people like us.
Maybe. But even if there are more of them, there's nothing we can do about it. There's nothing we can do.
It's hot out here. I can't believe they're making us work out in this. Isn't this some kind of abuse?
Can you do anything but complain? You think whining's gonna make it any cooler? Huh?
Seriously scary.
What did I tell you earlier? Don't stare at them.
Okay, look sharp, people. In case you haven't guessed, I'm your physical training teacher, Miss Yamakawa. Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you.
All right, that's enough of that. Why don't we get started with an endurance run? Not up for testing your limits?
Slow down, Ruriko. You should be conserving your strength.
I don't get why we're even doing this in the first place.
Not fair. What's the point in making this run until we drop? Torture?
Hey, you three! Stop dragging your feet! I know you can go faster! When you don't think you can run any farther, then raise your hand.
She's enjoying this. Yamakawa runs her classes like a drill sergeant. Hang in there, kids. You can do it. Get through this, and you may overcome something greater.
Get up! On your feet!
I can't do it. I can't.
You giving up?
Yes, ma'am. I give
All
up.
right, make this last lap a sprint. I said sprint! Just hang in there. You're almost done now. Okay, very good. How about going for one more lap?
I can't run anymore.
Get up. Get up and give me one more lap.
You call this training?
I certainly do.
How can you? All you're doing is putting her through the ringer. Why not go ahead and call this what it is? It's punishment. Admit it, lady. The whole point of this so-called workshop is to punish us.
It's nothing of the sort.
Then why do you have us running until we're too exhausted to move?
The point is to teach you how to overcome your limits. Look at him. He was the first one to raise his hand, yet he's still running. When you convince yourself you can't do any more, you're finished. Even though you may still have some strength left that you're just unaware of. Her, for instance. So sure she couldn't go one more step until she ran another lap. Where do you think the strength to run the additional lab came from? The same applies to developing your abilities. What I wanted to teach you today is not to decide so quickly what your limits are.
Oh, please! Don't give me that crap!
She's down.
Are you okay, boss?
You think we won't go after you because you're a teacher?
That will be all. Class dismissed.
You're running away?
Time's up for today. Everybody hurry back inside!
Hey, Ruiko! Come on, hurry! Quick before you get soaked! It should clear up by the time we're done here.
Oh, man. After the last class, they're gonna make us take an ability test. You know how that one's gonna turn out.
When you think you can't do anymore, you're finished. Dead on. Always nice to hear another empty pep talk.
You know, maybe that punk girl was right earlier and this workshop doesn't have anything to do with education.
Like I said, punishment. First we all slip into comas, and then they force us to take these stupid classes. I wonder what'll be next. They could at least have been straight with us. Why didn't they come out and say we're being punished instead of pretending it's a workshop? I mean, come on. Was what we did even that wrong? Who wouldn't want to level up so easily? In this world, you gotta take every advantage you get.
Yeah, you've got a point there.
It's not right to cheat.
Ruiko?
We all cheated, so it's only natural that we're being punished for it.
My, aren't you a good little girl?
You idiot! Why did you challenge her like that? Aren't you scared of her?
Yes, terrified actually. Her eyes are like daggers. Even so, you didn't back down one bit. I swear I could see sparks when her eyes
Me
met.
too.
Then there was that popping sound. I think that was just thunder,
I know
guys.
what I heard. Sparks or not, what Ruiko said was right. It was wrong of us to cheat. It was. It appears that some of you may have jumped to the wrong conclusion. So before we continue, I want to clarify something. Please understand this workshop was not intended as a punishment for students who use the level upper. Certainly your actions were far from laudable. It would have been better had you resisted the temptation to use that device to augment your abilities. However, we do not want you to feel a disproportionate sense of shame or remorse for having done so. As far as punishment goes, I'd say slipping into a coma should suffice. That's a far more harrowing experience than a workshop. You've already paid for your transgressions the hard way, so instead of feeling guilty or bitter, why not make the most of all you've gone through? The level upper gave you a taste of power that you've never had before. However, that power didn't come from some device. It was already inside you, waiting to come out. As I'm sure my friend Miss Yomikawa would tell you, you convinced yourselves you'd reached your limits, but you overcame them. Okay then, with that said, we'll begin the last class of the workshop. I want you to think about using the level upper. Close your eyes if it will help you focus. Concentrate on the time you used your power, as clearly as you can. Remember every aspect of how it felt. Now, I want each of you to try to achieve your own personal reality, or at least reinforce the footholds that you already have in place.
A new reality. My own reality. Concentrate. So anyway, you told me to study up on personal reality, but I just don't get the concept, you know?
Maybe it has something to do with the power of our own belief, the way we shape the assumptions we made about the world.
I'm sorry. I came so close. So close to losing something far more important to me than some stupid ability. I couldn't take it. I was so tired of not having any power. And finally, it didn't matter anymore what lengths I had to go to get it.
I understand, but this doesn't have to be it. You'll be fine, Satin. I know you. You're too stubborn to give up easily. Don't stay here and let yourself be defeated. You are not defective. There's nothing wrong with you. So, don't give up! Okay, everyone. We're going to finish up the day with a quick ability test. Go ahead and pack up your stuff and follow us, please.
So, how did you guys do on the test? My numbers were actually up a little.
No way, mine too!
But our levels are still the same as ever.
I know. Let's go do something to celebrate the workshop being over. Good idea.
Hey, you coming along, Marika?
Oh, I don't know. Let me think.
No, sorry. Go ahead without me. I've got something I need to take care of. Like I thought, it's from Jufku.
I'm so glad we got to spend time together again today, Sutton. It was really inspiring. Seeing you go lap after lap in the endurance run, and the way you stood your ground with that scary high school girl when everybody else was afraid to. Watching you be brave gave me more courage. I'm gonna try to learn from your example. I'll stop moping about things I can't change and be strong like you instead.
I don't think I'm all that strong. Of course I wasn't going to do that well. For now, I'll just keep trying.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Black spider tattooed on his back. Are you sure you're okay? You seem sort of distracted. If there's something wrong, just tell me.
Oh no, it's nothing.
So we have a man with a leather jacket and a black spider tattoo. Could he be the one who beat all these punks up? Big Spider? That's the name of the group that's been carrying out all these Esper hunts? Who are they exactly?
Big Spider has always been a fairly well-known organization, even within the members of Skill Out. At one time, they had their own sense of pride. They knew where the line was. But they've degenerated into little more than a band of outlaws.
I know you claim that these people had some sense of pride, but they sound like a bitter mob sulking at the rest of the world.
Maybe. But still, despite all the indignation they felt, and the anger, they maintained a sort of admiration for Espers.
It sounds like you really know a lot about them.
Yeah, I guess so.
You've done your research. Somebody attacked Congo? Calm down now. You should just take it easy, sissy. Those guys are disgusting, ganging up and attacking a girl like that. Come on!
You, seem pretty worked up about this, Misaka.
I just don't have any patience for people who would rather hurt others instead of facing their own reality. If you want my opinion, it's both futile and cruel.
It's beginning to sound like you're talking about me now.
What? You're nothing like that, Sutton. Yes, she's right. You're not like them. Skill Out only act when they can do so as a gang. It takes a lot more guts to act on your own like you did when you were so desperate to level up. Shirai, I know you mean well, but I don't think you're helping here.
I thought that Skill Out was made up of a bunch of level 0 runaways. Why would they be going after Espers like this?
It's a numbers game. No matter how brilliant an Esper is, it'll still be difficult for him or her to face a large group. What's worse, we've received information that this big spider organization has gotten its hands on illegal weapons using black market channels.
Huh. I think maybe these guys would feel differently after tangling with me.
Now, sissy. You know, if you want somebody to tangle with, you don't have to look any further than right
That's
here.
not what I meant!
You are a serious
So, how did it all go down? Those Skill Out people who attacked Congo were caught, right? But who was responsible?
Apparently, some mystery man showed up and took them all out.
Wow, a mysterious champion of justice.
Champion, please! Members of Judgment and Anti-Skill are the only people who should be involved in fighting crime. This person is nothing more than a vigilante.
It's not you. It can't be you, right?
Kurosama,
Yeah?
here's the thing. The guy who took out Tamazo.
You think you can lie to me?
I know what I heard.
No way. We all know he's dead. He didn't suddenly come back to life. Hey, listen up! Tell me what my name is. That's right. I am Kurosama, the rightful head of Big Spider. You haven't forgotten, have you? You know that look as well as I do. The taunting look of the Espers. We're all here to take them down a notch or two. We're gonna show them who we are. They'll know Skill Out means business. Yeah!
It's Big Spider again? Yes, This is the third time this week. They seem to be kicking their campaign into high gear.
We'll have to take the wind out of their sails then.
Not we, Sissy. You know full well that I don't approve of you getting involved in our cases like this.
From what I can tell, it was about 2 years ago that Big Spider began expanding their organization. Around that time, they started carrying weapons and got involved in a lot of criminal activities.
That makes sense. They were armed, so they must have thought they could do anything. But the question remains, how are they able to smuggle those weapons into Academy City? The distribution of goods is strictly monitored, so in theory, illegal items should be easy enough to spot, shouldn't they?
People who deal in such things must have their ways.
They probably aren't working alone. It's likely they have others setting up routes.
You think they have backing? Interesting. At any rate, it's an idea worth looking into.
I found something else. It's the name of the person who leads Big Spider. Wataru Kurosama. By all accounts, he's a very vicious man. He doesn't seem to have any qualms about betraying his followers. Reports say that if somebody leaves the group, he won't hesitate to shoot the so-called traitor in the back.
So basically, this is one of the biggest jerks we've dealt with.
Oh, speaking of backs, apparently this guy has a tattoo of a spider on his.
A spider?
Really? Didn't the man who rescued Congo have a spider tattoo?
So he's the infamous Wataru Kurosama. But that doesn't make any sense.
Maybe he wasn't trying to rescue her, but fighting a faction of the gang. According to Ueharu, loyalty's not his strong suit.
You might be right. It's at least something we should consider.
According to my information, Kurosama's base of operations is in an area of School District 10 known as Strange.
Are we going?
Technically, it's outside of our jurisdiction, but since the incident we're investigating happened in District 7, I think we can make it stick. Are you coming, Konori?
Sorry, I wish I could go, but I absolutely have to get these reports done today. Well, let's get going.
You know you shouldn't get involved.
I'm pinch hitting for Konori, now come on.
Hold on, Sissy, did you hear what I said? Oh, all right. I can never say no to you. And off they go. Always eager.
Here we are, the headquarters for Big Spider, otherwise known as Strange.
Wow. Strange, huh? Not a bad word to describe this place.
It's not like I expected them to have their headquarters in a mansion or anything, but this is pretty bad.
Well, I guess I can see how this would be a fitting place for a gang who commits the kind of crimes that Skill Out does. Although, as vile as Skill Out is, maybe Academy City should share some of the blame for neglecting this area and letting it become so dilapidated.
I don't know about you, but this definitely isn't one of the warmer welcomes I've ever received.
It would help if you didn't have that armband on.
What? You were rushing so much I forgot to take it off. I planned on wearing a disguise, but...
Hey, ladies, what brings you to our part of town?
Take a look at this. These two are with Judgment.
So, like I was saying,
I get it, Sissy.
It looks like they're having a little squabble.
It's too late to run back home.
Hey, now. Picking on young girls, are we? I'm afraid we can't have that.
what the heck?
Is that milk?
Yeah? Who do you think you are?
Hold on a second, okay?
Huh? What the...
I get it. He's trying to show off in front of these girls by playing hero. Am I now?
How about you walk away and mind your own business? Here you go, sir. Will this carton be an acceptable replacement?
Yeah, thanks for taking the trouble.
Oh, of course. Well, we have to be going.
Sounds good. You take care. Good stuff. When it comes to milk, it's gotta be Musasano.
You know, it's funny. I don't remember asking for your help.
Sorry about that. It's just you reminded me of a girl I once knew whose chest was no bigger than either of yours. I couldn't walk away.
A man we've never met just made a comment about our breasts.
And surprisingly, it didn't sound offensive. Hey, hold on a sec. We're not done.
Wait up, Sissy.
Me? You're home already? It's not like you to be home so early in the day. What about your work for Judgment? Don't worry, I'm gonna take care of it. What about you? You could stop by the branch once in a while. Being on campus is enough for me. I have matters of love and youth to attend to. Honestly, you're always like this, aren't you? Hey, is something wrong? Not really. Okay. Well, since you're home early for once, maybe you can take a turn cooking dinner. Huh? That's not fair, Almi. Wow.
Nice, isn't it? It's kind of a secret spot. The streets below can start to feel suffocating. But the breeze up here takes you away from all that. The view of Strange from this rooftop isn't any different than it was 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Well, a lot can happen.
I have to wonder, why did the members of Skill Out choose to be in this area of all places?
It's not something you two would understand.
It's not like I don't understand.
Understand what?
The way the members of Skill Out feel. You keep trying and trying, but your level never goes any higher, and eventually you start to lose hope. I don't know. It's like after a while, you feel like giving up on everything.
We really have given up on everything. The system's broken. So we left Academy City behind, where everybody's judged by their ability.
What about you?
Huh? Me? No. I decided that giving up on everything doesn't help. Yeah, from now on, I'm gonna keep on trying.
For us, trying to use our Esper abilities is like trying to touch the sky. And the sky is especially far away from the alleys of this city. So...
Whatever the reason, skill out is still skill out, isn't it? Individuals may be different, but the group is up to no good.
That's pretty harsh. So what did the two of you come down here for?
Oh, I almost forgot. We're looking for an organization called Big Spider.
If I were you, I'd be careful dropping that name around here too much.
By any chance, do you recognize the name Wataru Kurosuma?
Nope, I'm afraid I don't. Well, have a safe trip home.
What is it, Sissy? Is something the matter? I don't know. Something about him just bothers me. Oh, no! I don't know if I can handle you getting all hot and bothered by this guy. It's too much! Too much! Ow. Did you hear him? He said he'd come back here after being away for 2 years. Yeah, I guess so, but what does that matter? It was also 2 years ago that Big Spider began expanding its operation. Doesn't that raise any flags for you? Now that you mention it, that is kind of weird. Let's go and check out some other places. Maybe we'll learn something. Sure, Sissy, but at least wait for me.
What are you idiots doing? Over a dozen guys from our Esper hunting parties have been taken down. How is it we still have no leads?
We are looking, I swear.
Oh, you're looking, are you? Well, looking isn't going to be enough. You need to find something. Do you know why you can't find anything? It's because they think they're better than we are. Listen up, everybody. We need to show them they're wrong. We need to hunt down those Espers until they realize how much power Big Spider has. They'll see that they're too weak to fight us. Once we do that, there won't be anybody standing in the way of us and what we want. Yeah! After all this time, he's still alive. No way can that be true. But if it is, if he is alive, something needs to be done.
What is this? I see. You guys are skill out. You're messing with the wrong guy. I happen to be... You see that? Now, unless the rest of you guys want to end up like him.
Think we're scared of someone like you?
What happened to all that brave talk of yours? Huh?
Go ahead and use your ability on us. Assuming if you concentrate enough to calculate why you're getting the pulp beaten out of you.
Survival of the fittest is the rule here in Academy City. Right now, we're the predators and you're the prey.
You know, it's pretty amazing how quickly the hunters can become the hunted. Time for you to face judgment.
Why don't you keep moving?
Yeah, little girls, run along and play.
Why'd you have to go and make it difficult? I left the victim at the nearby branch to make his report. These guys are finished. Man, we searched all over Strange and didn't find anything. Then we come upon these guys while just walking down the street like normal. So, all's well that ends well, right? Yeah, I guess that's true. Where to now?
What's going on here?
We represent judgment.
What the hell? You shouldn't be messing around here. Oh, Judgment's paying a visit. What the hell do you want with us?
Wataru Kurosuma, right?
Huh?
You are under arrest for your involvement in leading the recent acts of violence against Espers.
Oh. You're here to arrest me. Sorry, but I don't have time to play house with you and your little sidekick. Now, get lost.
You aren't very polite, are you?
I'm trying to explain things to you nicely, but if you don't get it, we can make you understand the hard way.
Stand back, Sissy. I can handle the likes of these wretched pests all on my own without any problem.
Don't get ahead of yourself, because you see, we have a secret weapon.
What is that horrible sound? It feels like it's reverberating directly inside my head.
Is something wrong?
I can't do it.
Well, why aren't you fighting? I thought you were going to take us all out by yourself.
Kuroda! What happened? I can't aim or use my full power.
Technical difficulties? Let me tell you about our handy new weapon. That device over there is called a capacity down system. I don't know much about it, but I'll explain what I can. Essentially, it jumbles up the arithmetic capacity of the brain. But it doesn't work on members of skill out. All we hear is a high-pitched sound, annoying but harmless to us.
Capacity down? Where on earth did they get that thing?
Now, I would like to hear you say, please forgive us, Mr. Kurosuma. If you do that, I might consider letting you go.
Oh? Did you say your name was Kurosuma?
It's him!
Yeah, that's the guy, all right.
Kurozuma! It's the man from before! He's the one who's been interfering with us!
Kurozuma, it's you.
I'm confused. What's going on?
Kurozuma! What's the matter?
see.
Kurozuma!
There we go.
The noise. It's gone now.
Are you okay? And you?
Yeah. Hey,
Hold this for me, will you?
Huh?
Hey, Habatani. Long time no see, huh?
No, impossible. You've been dead for 2 years. There's no way you could have survived. Not after what happened.
Fine then, have it your way. I'm a ghost.
A ghost. That's right, a ghost. Time for you to go back to your grave. Go on, let him have it. He's just one guy, isn't he? And besides, we're all ours.
It's such a shame. You've changed, Habatani.
Die.
Put that away. With your aim, you'll probably just end up shooting yourself.
she hasn't explained exactly how they're acquainted, though. But I thought Kurozuma was part of that gang. He's supposedly the boss of Big Spider. According to our information. It makes no sense. How would she know someone like that?
She wouldn't be friends with a guy who goes around attacking girls.
Oh, that's not him. This is a different Kurozuma. How do I explain it? It's like, You want to chime in? I could use some help clarifying this thing. People connect in mysterious ways sometimes. When it comes to situations like this, I find it best to remain a silent observer.
Oh man, this is bugging me. Why does it have to be so confusing? Maybe I'll just go straight to Konori and ask her about it myself.
Good luck.
Huh?
Nobody's seen her for a few days now. She hasn't shown up at the branch.
Not at all?
Nope. And I can't get through to her on her cell either. It's weird for her to disappear when we're in the middle of a big case like this. Fretting about her vanishing act won't do us any good. We're not going to find any answers by sitting here all day. It's time for us to take this show on the road.
What are you talking about? The road to where?
Coming. Hello, who are you? We were looking for Konori, but maybe we got the wrong place. Sorry. Oh, you're Junior Judgment Officers. Sorry, I'm afraid you're out of luck. Mi isn't here right now. Oh, she isn't?
Oh, I wanted to hear more about this Kurozuma character.
Yeah, that's a real shame. All right, then. We'll try again later. Sorry to bother you.
Wait, don't go! What am I gonna do with her? Making all of you worry along with me?
It's okay, thanks.
So then, Kurozuma has returned, has he? He's still alive after all this time.
Then you know who Kurozuma is?
Can you tell us how he and Konori know each other? Just slow down a second. Maybe you could tell me more about yourselves first. I see. Then it's no wonder.
So, anyway, it would be great if you'd tell us about Konori's past involvement with Kurozuma. We don't know anything, really, but I thought maybe she apprehended him sometime before.
No, you're wrong about that. Very wrong. You see, Mi was actually part of Big Spider once.
Huh?
No way! Impossible! I don't believe it!
Neither do I. She's a senior member of Judgment. You must be mistaken.
That's who she is now, but she used to have a little bit of a wild streak.
She had a wild streak? I hate to speak out of turn about somebody's past, but it makes no sense to me. Wild child or not, the fact remains that Konori is a level 3 Esper. She could have become involved in any number of organizations. With so many options open, why in the world would she choose to run with a group of non-Espers like Skill Out?
It's not as simple as that. Have you ever hit a wall when it came to your ability? She had a difficult time trying to get past hers, and the depression became too much to handle. Back then, things were hard for her. She felt like no matter where she went, she didn't belong. One day, that changed. She found a group of people who made her feel less alone. Skill Out was a gang, true, but they did nothing more harmful than hang out together and goof around a little bit. Honestly, I was worried at first, too. She was intentionally hiding the fact that she was an Esper from them. It didn't seem right somehow. But Big Spider is the first place I found where I felt free to be myself. So she said, and I believed her. Being yourself. Alienation? Self-discovery? Everyone who lives in Academy City is sure to experience those at some point. It's a fact of life here, like chickenpox.
The problem with that is you only catch chickenpox once. What's wrong, sissy?
So, me, word on the street is you're a level 2. If that's true, you
Let
shouldn't
me
be.
stay! I don't have anywhere else to go. Please don't make me.
I guess espers have problems of their own, huh? Well, okay then. However, what are you going to do next year, and a year after that? Just something you might want to be thinking about.
What now?
I don't get it. What don't you get? It's bad enough already that Konori used to be a member of Skill Out, but now she's missing all of this judgment work too. The two things seem related. I'm sure Konori is... She's past all that! Whatever happened before, Konori's a hardworking member of Judgment now. She's strict sometimes, that's true, but she's still nice to us, and she's dependable. That's the Konori we know. So why is she behaving like this now?
I have a feeling it's not as cut and dried as you make it sound, Misaka. Just like everybody, who Konori is a result of who she was. Besides, it sounds like that part of her past has special meaning to her, and is hard to let go. No, it's not like that, I swear. I'm not trying to side against you, Misaka.
Anyway, I just don't get it.
What gives? Where is everybody?
What do you expect after what happened? Not many guys wanted to hang around.
Yeah, I guess so. Hey, does this mean the Kurozuma we know is an imposter?
There's no way he is. Kurozuma's still the same guy we knew.
Yeah, but if that's true, why did he look so spooked when the guy called him Hibatami?
You saw that too, huh? Hard to miss. He almost looked scared.
What was that? Who almost looked scared?
Oh, hey, Kurozuma.
You've got time on your hands to stand around here doubting me? Then you have time to get out there, find that poser, and kill him. There isn't enough room in Academy City for 2 Wataru Kurozumas, just me! Yeah? Hello? Who else would it be? Huh? The capacity down system? Yeah, we're using the hell out of it, all right. Oh, shut up! Things are a big mess here, too. We don't have time for esper hunting now. What did you just say?
She looks sad. Has Misaka been like that for long?
Oh yeah, all day. Hey guys, I've got an email from Anti-Skill. Let's see here. To counteract the Esper hunts by Skill Out, Anti-Skill headquarters will be mobilizing tomorrow. At 10 a.m., units will move into School District 10 Area G, commonly known as Strange. It will be a comprehensive sweep. Me, you forgot something. I knew this is where you would be.
Misaka.
So, Konori, what are you doing up here? No, don't tell me. You've come to warn Kurozuma about the comprehensive sweep that's happening tomorrow. Let's go, Konori. This isn't the place for you. You have to know that.
Yeah, you're right. This isn't the place for me anymore. I realized that. But do you know who helped me figure it out in the first place? It was Kurozuma. It's too dangerous. Please don't go!
I understand how you feel, but I can't very well abandon Hibatani.
Even when it's obvious you're walking into a trap.
About that talk we had earlier, I have to tell you, I really don't think this is the rooftop where you should be leaving your name. Sorry, me.
He's gone. By the time I arrived on the scene. And here I am, back up on this roof again.
You can still leave. You have to think this through. You're a senior judgment officer now. That means it isn't right for you to let criminals get away. Shouldn't you
Yeah.
be...
That would be wrong, wouldn't it?
You came.
It's really been 2 years, huh? Hard to believe. After it happened, I woke up in a hospital. From there, I was sent to a treatment facility. And I didn't get out of there until about 6 months ago.
All this time, I never...
It's still nice up here, huh? I thought I would never get to see the view from this roof again. I also thought it would be better if I didn't see you again either. I know what you'll say.
What? That it's stupid for you to go in on your own, like you did last time?
I'm the one who first created Big Spider. I should be the one to bring it down, not anti-skill.
No, don't go! You haven't changed at all. You're still putting others before yourself, no matter what the cause might be to you. I couldn't stop you last time, but now...
You're the same way, aren't you? That's why you're standing here right now. Well, you should really get going. Go on. She's just standing there waiting patiently for you. So long. Try to cherish the place where you belong now.
I'm coming with you. I can't go through that again.
Enough already, Me. Just let it go. It's not like it was last time, okay? For either of us.
What used to be has nothing to do with it. The place where I belong may have changed, but the way I feel hasn't.
Can I ask you something? Time's gonna pass, right? And we're bound to change some. But do you think some feelings may stay the same no matter what?
I think if your feelings for somebody are strong enough, then they don't change, even if you do. Instead, those feelings keep growing with every day you live. Past and present mingle together to make you who you are. The past and the present. It may sound presumptuous, but in the short time we've known each other, I feel like we've built something that isn't going to fade away just because we get older.
I see. We're friends no matter what, and we're going to keep building on that friendship every day. You know what, Kuroko? I have a small favor to ask of you.
We are preparing to launch a general sweep. Target is District 10, Area G, also known as Strange. Move out!
You two again? Why are you here? What the... Hey! What are you doing?
Now that's what I'm talking about.
You brought my armband. How did you...
You know, Konari, I think that look suits you.
You're certainly busy for this hour of the morning. I've come to put an end to this.
Him again? The guy from before!
Why, you little...
I'm sure you know this already, but I have a talent for fighting.
Yeah, I know how good you are in a fight. But then, Espers are pretty good at fighting too, aren't they? And they've proven no match for our numbers and weapons.
Me? You're looking good today.
Is that you, Konari?
Hebitane. You've become quite the scumbag since the last time we met, haven't you? Relying on your minions and weapons to win your battles for you.
Please, you dumb brat. You don't know anything. You turned your back on us and joined up with Judgment. Go on, show these two just how much we're capable of.
Hello there. I'll be happy to stick these into your bodies if that would be quicker.
Esper! We've still got our ways of dealing with you.
Yeah? You mean that thing? You didn't really think we'd fall for the same trap twice, did you? You must be stupider than you look.
Kill the girl!
You can't be serious! But that's the railgun of Tokyo Attack!
I said kill her! If you want to live, you better follow my orders!
I want you two to stay out of this. Please respect your elders for once, okay?
Go on, do it!
Come on, boys. This is sad. You gotta put some heart into it, or else it won't be a challenge!
I'll be taking that. And this too. You don't need a stun gun, do you?
So that's your ability, is it? Feels good to use it, huh?
Sure does.
I'm not gonna let you have all the fun, no! Ah! Now then, what'll it be?
You really think you've beaten don't you? You're wrong. Take a look at this!
Dynamite? Who uses something that old school anymore?
Go on, I dare you to come closer. I'll blow us all sky high. Well, what's the matter? Are you scared now?
What a pain.
No, stay back. I'll blow us up.
Hibitani, we had some good times together, didn't we?
Stand still. Not one step more.
We all used to hang out just because it was fun. What happened to that?
Stay there. Stop.
What happened to you? What changed?
I had no choice. What else could I have done? This is the only place where we belong. I had to find a way to keep Big Spider together. And that can only happen if I became Kurosama. And that's why I have no choice but to get rid of you once and for all!
Hibitani, this isn't where you belong. Your place is wherever you can be yourself. Haven't you realized that yet? Well, I'm glad that's over at least. When they're on summer vacation. Judgment has a hard time maintaining discipline in the city on their own, so we've been called in to assist whenever we can. You're late. Now get over it and pull yourself together.
Right. I will. I'm sorry.
Honestly. Yes, Yamakawa? A robbery? Roger that. Make up for your mistake by doing well today. Got it?
Yes. Can you help me, please, Yamakawa?
All of you, just stay back! Come any closer and I'll kill her!
Forget about me. Take him down.
What should we do?
Keep quiet!
Let me have that.
Man?
Don't think I won't do it!
I'm in the zone. Well, that was a pathetic display. Huh? She got the all-time high score. That's
It
impressive.
wasn't too shabby, I'll grant you that. But wait till you see me go.
Come on. The hostages had been rescued, so you let your guard down. Look where that got you.
I didn't think he'd move so fast.
Well, look at that. It's almost time for school curfew.
Yep, just about.
Go in there and do your job. Make up for your mistakes by working hard, remember?
Oh, right. This time I'm gonna hit it like I mean it.
Oh, so now you're saying you didn't give it your all last time.
Please don't get carried away and start kicking and stuff. Oh, I didn't know I could. But you shouldn't. That would be cheating. Hey, that's it for today. Huh? Time's up. It's going to be school curfew any minute now. You four should hurry on back to your dorms. Oh, hey. I recognize her. You're those girls. We were in a tight spot and you helped us. Thank you. I should be thanking you for all the help you gave us. You know, you look a lot skinnier than I remember. If I had to guess, I'd say it's due to exhaustion. Oh, I don't think so. No, she's right. You're as pale as a ghost. You should take better care of your skin. You guys over in Anti-Spill must have it really rough, huh?
Yeah, that's the truth. What do you say? Want to give it a try? It's an excellent stress reliever.
I don't think so. I'm still on duty.
Who knows? It might do wonders for your skin, too.
Well, maybe I could play just one game. Ow!
Games aren't in your job description. Now get moving, girls. Back to your dorm rooms.
It's the scary teacher from the workshop.
Come on, move it. Curfew. Everybody out of here. You heard me. Go on.
Huh. That's Kono.
Friend of yours? No, not really. He goes to our school, but we don't know him all that well.
He's kind of the unapproachable type, you know?
That really hurts.
What's the matter with you, Tessa?
Oh, the hot water stings the spots where I got scraped up.
I'm not talking about that. I want to know what was the matter with you today. First you were late, then you got yourself taken hostage, and then you were manipulated by a group of young students.
Yeah.
I can't say you were always the best anti-skill officer, but today was a particularly poor showing.
I know, sorry.
Well, whatever else happened today, a nice hot bath is always a great way to finish a long day of work.
Yeah, it sure is.
Komoe thinks so too, isn't that right?
Hey, Pops, an order of gizzards.
Here you go.
Hard drinking as ever, huh? Well, here's to you.
Now, Suzerain Tesso,
Take an order of the beef tongue next
listen to me.
time.
Your problem is that you're a wimpy little insect. You gotta hold your head high.
Here you go.
Okay.
Sometimes you gotta give life a hard smack in the face, a good hard smack.
That's right. Sometimes the girl's got no other choice. That's enough. Hey, Pops, how about some liver steaks?
Here you go.
A hard smack, huh? I will try harder.
Today's patrol is from Area A through D. Let's split it up and get to it. Are you ready, Tesso?
Yes. Let's see. That way is north, so that means... where did you get separated from your mommy, little one? Oh, nothing is going right today. It's that boy. Here I go. You there. Have you looked at the clock lately? It's almost curfew. You need to pack it up and head home. Hey, are you listening to me? Lecture 9! I wouldn't think they'd have an old classic game like this in Academy City. It sure takes me back, though. I used to play this a lot. They never did come out with 10, did they? Anyway, enough of that. It's time for you to get going. Hey, you! Pig trotters, please, Pops.
Here you go.
Let's add on some shrimp cakes and bamboo shoot sashimi, too.
Here you go.
Hey, Tesso.
Yeah?
You know, if something's bothering you, I'm all ears. It's okay, you can tell me.
Oh, goody. Are we talking about boys? Thank you, but nothing's really bothering me.
Oh, really? Then why do you keep screwing things up all the time?
I don't know, sorry. How does it go? Something along the lines of gather your rosebuds while you may.
She's right, Tesso. Your life shouldn't be all about work. Maybe what you need is a hobby. Do something you enjoy every once in a while, and you won't be so burned out.
Something I enjoy, like what? Summer's the best time for a young woman to find herself.
Cut loose, run wild, anything goes. The sky's the limit. Yeah, go nuts.
Go nuts, huh? Yes, you're right. Thanks.
Good.
Pops, give us something special.
Here you go.
Kawaii, there's something I've been meaning to ask you for a while. Okay, shoot! What kind of restaurant is this exactly?
You're gonna be late again? What in the world are you doing?
Well, you see, I haven't gotten my term evaluations filed yet.
What? Those are supposed to be finished before summer vacation starts.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Jeez, what am I gonna do with you? All right, you don't have to come in. Get your work done so this doesn't happen anymore.
Yes, ma'am.
One more thing. The next time we go out drinking, it's your treat.
Right. All done. Huh? It's a lot later than I thought. Something I enjoy. Well? You rely too much on the big moves. And you really should balance your offense and defense better, too. If your attacks aren't well defined, you're better off not making them.
Aren't you...
I used to be really into this game. You mind switching out with me? Watch this. All you do is just press the start button. Then hit these like so.
a hidden character?
Cool, huh? Unfortunately, this guy's not all that good, though.
Why are you showing me all this?
Because I enjoy it. The game. You like it, too. Don't you want to know all the secret stuff? Besides, look at this guy. He's kind of cute.
Nope, not even a little. Are you sure about this, being anti-skill and all?
I've got the day off. My schoolwork is all done, too. I thought it might be nice to cut loose and relax for once, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Now then, let's see if I've gotten rusty after all these years. Oh, Kamui's calling. Yes, hello? What? There's an emergency involving Yomikawa? Yes, okay, but Yomikawa needs my help. I know, but still. Jamie! Sorry, would you take over? Oh, and the Jamie ending is totally awesome, so make sure you watch it, okay? All right, I'm here.
Uh-oh. I think I drank too much.
This is the emergency that you needed me for? Yes, thanks for coming. Isn't it a little early for this? Exactly how much did she drink, Tomoe? Between the both of us, we had about 2 gallons. Hey, Tesso, are you enjoying yourself? How in the world could I be enjoying this? Well, what about the rest of your day? Huh? And yesterday? And the day before that? Oh, aside from this, it's been basically enjoyable, I guess. I mean, I've been busy with work and all. I make it a point to enjoy myself every day. With all the different students in this city, life's never dull. Yeah. Just recently, for instance, this poor young girl blew the roof off my place. Huh? She destroyed your roof? Yes, she did. But it's all right, because I love every one of my students, no matter what mistakes they might make. What about you, Tessa? What is it that you love? Right.
Today we've got areas I through L. Let's split up
That
and...
sounds perfect. I'm on it. I'll start by patrolling Area L.
She's pretty fired up today.
Come back here! Stop there, you! What kind of automaton monster are you? Hey there! What school do you go to? I'm not a student here. I'm a holy sister. Okay, so what you're saying is you dropped a donut and it was picked up by the cleaning robot? Exactly, and I'm well within my rights. Toma told me about the regulation you have known as the 3-second rule. I know what you're talking about, but I don't think the rule applies on the street. Hey, give me back my donut this instant! Hey, wait. Okay. Huh? I'm sorry, miss, but...
All of them.
All of them?
All of them.
Okay, let me get this straight. That girl was adamant about buying all the hamburgers the restaurant had? Hey, can you tell me what school you go to?
Hiragauka girls. But I'm on break right now.
For lunch, right? And why do you want so many hamburgers, if you don't mind me asking?
They taste incredible. I must have them all.
Okay, sure. Oh, maybe this is too much for me. No, I can't give up now. Forward march! What's the matter?
A special necklace that I had. It's gone.
A lost necklace? Describe it.
It has a photo inside.
Oh, it's a locket then.
What's a locket?
That's what you call a necklace you can put a photo inside of. What? Kids don't call it that anymore?
It's a necklace.
A necklace, right. So, did you lose it around here?
Maybe. Who knows?
Okay, we'll start here. I'll help you search for it. Not there either. Earthquake!
Hey, was that an earthquake?
Huh? Was it? I didn't notice.
Oh, never mind then.
I found it.
You did? That's fantastic.
I'm glad it's not gone for good.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, can you tell me what school you go to? What good am I if I can't even help some girl find her locket? Is this really the best that I can do? She sure is late, huh?
What could she be up to?
Huh? It's another Jamie? All right, you don't stand a chance. This guy's pretty good. Brilliant, huh? Oh well. For a while there, I was on fire.
Jamie's Empress, is it?
What? Oh no, you heard that? Oh. No kidding? You really did what I said and played until you saw Jamie's ending? No wonder you're so good. Oh man, I really wish they would come out with a Gex Show 10.
They never will, not with an old game like that.
Well, if they do, I have no doubt I'll beat you on it. What?
Nothing. I'll look forward to it, Your Imperial Majesty.
Didn't I tell you to forget you heard that?
You can just leave me here.
What are you talking about? It's past curfew. A middle schooler can't be out on his own.
It's okay, my place is right over there.
Oh.
Bye. Thanks a lot.
Where are you? You didn't even call. If you're not coming, the least you can do is let us know.
Yomakawa worries about you, Tesso.
Well, I wouldn't say worry exactly. Anyway, remember what I told you. It's your
All right, Pops. Today I'll take the entire pig's head.
Here you go.
Better hurry up and get down there.
Yes, ma'am. Coming. He transferred?
That's what we heard.
It does seem strange going in the middle of summer vacation. You're right. It does.
The school he's transferring to, what was it called again?
Zasu Academy Junior High. And her frustration on. I'm telling you, she's a bitter old maid.
I wouldn't let her hear you say that.
That's the truth of the situation, though, isn't it? She's the head resident of a girls' dormitory, a job that offers zero contact with men. No wonder she's still single. But she shouldn't take it out on us. It isn't our fault she's heartless and alone. That was just her, wasn't it? Yeah, but what is she up to? Huh? There's something off here. She's dressed like a normal person. Now that you mention it, I've noticed that she goes out somewhere whenever she has time off. To meet a man! Huh? Come on, this is a perfect opportunity! Coco, where are you going? So, do you have a plan here? Oh yes, we're going to follow her and get leverage to use against her. Leverage? Like what? It must be a blind date. I can't imagine that somebody would willingly go out with such an inhuman harpy after actually meeting her. Although, whoever set her up must be quite a gambler. What are the chances of this matchmaking foray turning out well? Oh, perhaps her date lost a bet and has to go out with her as payment.
I think that's taking it a little far.
Odd place for a blind date. I see now. Her mystery man must be Italian. An Italian man named Marco.
Okay, now you're just making stuff up.
School District 13. All this way? What on earth is she doing here? How long do you plan to follow her anyway? Until I get to see her darling Marco with my own eyes.
Yes, of course, Marco.
Hey, look! Auntie's here!
Just be careful who you're calling auntie, young man. If you want some of this yummy food, you should call her big sister.
Wow, it's pizza!
Now, there's no need to push. I brought enough for everybody.
No way. This is Asanaro Park Children's Orphanage. It says here that this is a child error facility. Huh? That's the term they use for kids who are left in Academy City without any family. Oh.
As always, thanks so much for coming. It's nothing. The little ones always look forward to seeing you. When's Big Sister coming, they ask. I'm sure I enjoy it more than they do. The help you give us is priceless. I can't tell you how much we appreciate having you volunteer here. I hope you'll continue coming for a long time. Yes, I will.
Big sister, you're gonna eat with us, aren't you?
Just try to stop me.
Yeah! I've never seen her act like this before. She's so happy. This is unusual indeed. I never would have guessed that this is what she'd choose to do on her days off. To think I had no idea that the noble head resident had such a tender heart buried underneath her rough exterior. Noble? Compared to her, we are selfish children. I am ashamed to think of all the horrible things we said. Calling her a bitter old harpy. Idiot! You're the one who said all that. Hold on.
It's not fair for them to make us do community service because we had lousy test scores.
This could be a valuable life experience. Besides, it's fun playing with the children and seeing their smiling faces.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
Oh, excuse me. Do you have a moment? I want to introduce you to our director. Saten Uiharu, this is Miss Kazuko Shigenomori.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Are these two girls students of yours, Daigo?
They are.
I want to thank you in advance for all your help today.
Not at all. We're happy to be here.
By the way, are those two over there friends of yours by any chance?
Huh? What a coincidence running into you guys here, huh?
Are you guys volunteering too?
Oh, you see... Hey, your dorm in there? Did the three of you come together?
Oh no. Certain circumstances led us here, but I won't go into it.
Okay, nicely done, everybody.
Hello. It's nice to see you again.
Oh, it's nice to see you too.
A couple of my students came to volunteer today. They're new, so they might make some mistakes. Please feel free to tell them if they do.
Oh, no. I'm sure that none of your charges could do anything wrong. Don't be silly. Plus, I don't have much experience when it comes to scolding students.
Wow, I had no idea your head resident volunteered here.
Maybe Mr. Daigo asked her to help out.
The man she's talking to in there is called Mr. Daigo?
Yes, that's his name. He's our homeroom teacher.
Finally, her mystery man has been revealed to us.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious our head resident has fallen head over heels in love with him?
What? In love?
I have a mission. I will see to it that her love does not go unrequited. I will not fail her.
I don't know about this, Kuroko. I do. I think it could be a lot of fun.
I'll help too. She deserves a happy ending.
You guys are getting on board with this idea too? I hope you realize it's not going to be a simple task.
Fortunately, Shirai has a devious talent for creating romantic situations.
How about I give you a smack on the head?
It's no good to ask after you've done it. That wasn't nice.
Okay, that's enough standing around. Let's hold a strategy meeting. Oh, noble head resident, we welcome you home.
What do you think you're doing?
You do not care for a moist towel? Then please allow me to take your bag for you. Oh, look at that. I see you've chosen a higher-end beverage than normal. Did something special happen today?
What kind of joke are you playing? I don't mind punishing you again.
No joke, ma'am. Helping you in your time of need is my only desire. If you have anything you need to get off your chest, you can confide in me. Anything at all.
Discuss my personal life with you? No way, not a chance. Don't be absurd.
Forgive me. I only want to be of service to my noble role model.
I can tell when you're up to something, Shirai. What is it?
I'm not up to anything at all. I'm sorry I've given you reason to think so. It's just that today I had the chance to see you playing with the poor young orphans, and I gained so much respect for you.
How do you know about that?
That's not even the half of it. I know about Mr. Daigo, too. Right? We know it all?
Oh, All right, you. What exactly do you know about Daigo?
Won't you let us help you this once, our resident?
Help how?
We could play the part of Cupid for you and Mr. Daigo. Wouldn't that be great?
No, never. Why would I need Cupid? Besides, I'm not even interested in Mr. Daigo.
Ma'am, surely you do not want to deny the true desires of your heart. That would be tragic. You may as well admit that what you want from Mr. Daigo goes beyond friendship. It's no use saying otherwise. I can see right through you.
Why, you little, what gives you the right to say that?
It's been 29 long years. Hasn't the time come to know the joys of love? Isn't that what you deserve?
Just go away.
Are you sure you want to spend the rest of your life as an old maid?
Kuroko?
If you let this chance pass you by, you may not get another one. I have my own experience with unrequited love. Please, head resident, allow me to help you make your dreams come true.
Don't you think that's enough? You mean it? Huh? This isn't just some trick. You really want to help me?
Yes, I really do.
Huh? These lovely girls have volunteered to play with you this afternoon. Let's give them a nice warm welcome, okay?
It's nice to meet all of you.
What a great turnout. I'm so glad your students could come along. You must be really proud of them for volunteering like this.
Oh, yes. I'm very proud.
Mr. Daigo!
Yes? What is it?
So, what's the brilliant plan for Miss Shirai? What now?
You just relax and take it easy for now. Your love life is in very capable hands, I can assure you. All right, we're going to put the plan into action immediately.
So there is a plan?
Oh, well,
Mission accomplished. I got her all settled in the kitchen.
Good. Excellent work, Satan. With that done, phase 1 of the plan is officially complete. On to phase 2.
In which we get the head resident and Mr. Daigo alone together.
Having them participate in a collaborative activity is a surefire way to bring them closer. Our plan needs a name. Operation Fruits of Love is now in effect.
Fruits of love, are you sure? Doesn't that make it sound improper?
Huh?
Well, I don't know if this is for children, aren't they?
hey, big sisters, come play with us.
Well, you heard the girls, Sissy. Why don't you go and play with them?
Huh?
You remember us discussing this part, don't you?
Oh,
Well, okay then. All right, everyone, let's go.
Oh, Shirai, what am I?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Daigo, hi! Why are you?
Well, I wanted to come help you with the cake.
Uh-huh.
I have to admit, I'm really impressed that you're going to make a cake from scratch for the birthday party. Homemade is always better.
Well,
Well, how about I get started on the icing? I know I don't look it, but I am fairly good at cooking. Or I try. There's something about baking a cake from scratch that feels so homey.
oh, yeah.
It may sound silly, but this is the kind of thing I love. It's so fulfilling, the act of creating something. Sorry, I realize I'm blabbering, but this is so nice. It's just, I'm hoping to get married someday. And standing like this in the kitchen with my wife is a favorite daydream of mine.
I wonder how they're getting along so far.
Come to think of it, we just assumed that things were going to go well between them. What do we do if it doesn't go as we planned?
Well, you see. Hey, that sounded like the head resident, didn't it?
What in the world?
Calm down, there's nothing to worry about. Naturally, I made sure to prepare contingency plans should anything unexpected happen. What's going on? It looks like something exploded.
What is all this? I can explain. It was all my fault. I was trying to open a bag of flour and it just... All of this from opening a bag of flour?
Hey, it'll be okay. We can start over. No problem, right?
Right. Thank you.
Unfortunately, there isn't enough time for that before the birthday party. So, maybe you could run out and get us a replacement cake.
Oh, I guess you're right. Okay.
If you could wait one sec, our noble head resident here knows of a cake shop that should work perfectly. Right. It's fine, don't be nervous. These two will go along with you for moral support. Huh?
You're coming?
Yes, we're at your service. This is crazy. What are they doing here? I caught you.
Yeah, I was no match for you.
And I guess that means it's my turn to be it. Now, run. Run as fast as you can, or I'm gonna catch you.
I would do anything to save them. Anything in the entire world. The whole city can hate and revile me. I don't care. I'm not going to let anything stop me now.
Child errors. Huh.
Happy birthday, Lady Kay! Hip hip hooray!
It ended up being a big ordeal.
First we went the wrong way, then we got chased by a dog, and nearly fell into the river.
How did that happen? You were just buying a cake. Well, who cares? It turned out all right in the end.
All right, everybody, time to dig in.
This is nice, huh? Everybody's having such a good time.
I'm sorry. I wish I could have been more helpful today.
Oh, hey. I haven't seen you without your glasses. It looks nice. Oh, I mean, you look good with them on, too. But you also look pretty when you take them off.
Look at that. They're being all lovey-dovey with each other. Ha! Lovey-dovey!
Hey, you shouldn't be teasing grown-ups like that.
That's just silly. For one thing, I'm certain that your big sister would have no interest in me whatsoever.
I've got an idea. How about you describe your ideal woman for us, Mr. Tygo?
Huh. Well, let me see. Someone I could respect, I guess.
Someone you can respect, huh? And what would that require?
Well, she would really have to be somebody who puts the needs of others before her own, you know?
Huh? Earthquake?
Right, okay. Everybody stay...
Listen up! Everybody take cover under the table! Good! Now stay there and keep quiet!
Be careful!
Has it stopped?
We've had a lot of these lately. Thankfully, it was small. We'll be fine.
Oh, no! Miss, are you two okay?
Young man, didn't I tell everyone to get under the table?
Yes. I'm sorry, big sister.
It'll be okay. Are you sure you're not hurt?
Oh, wow. You were fantastic. You have my respect.
No, really. It was nothing.
You were fantastic. You have my respect.
No, really.
And so, I would like to marry you. Say yes and we'll cook together forever.
Yes. I'm so sorry. I know I was out past curfew. These things happen. Just try to be more punctual next time.
That's unbelievable. I've never seen a head resident overlook a curfew infraction before. It was inevitable, I suppose. Love changes a person.
Yes, hello? Oh, Dido. Huh? There's something you want to ask me? And you're sure you want me? It has to be me, you say? All right, I'll be there.
What does he need to ask her so urgently? Isn't it obvious? After today, there's only one thing it could possibly be.
Huh?
She's going to propose. I can't believe it's really happening.
This is so exciting. I can hardly stand it.
Why would he choose a family restaurant like this? It is pretty pathetic. I'm guessing he's never had a girlfriend before, so he doesn't have any idea what to do. Obviously, when a man proposes to a woman, it should be at sunset in a fancy romantic restaurant on the beach.
No, a rooftop restaurant with a view of the city. Right, Nisika?
Yes, and then, after she's accepted his gallant proposal, they climb on top of a mountain and watch a fireworks display.
That's going a little far.
What?
So anyway, you said there was something you wanted to ask me?
Yes. I guess I should just come right out and say it.
Yes?
I was wondering, how would you feel about marrying somebody who is younger than you?
Marrying? Someone younger?
Yes. For instance, someone like me.
I got you now! Well, I don't really think age matters. Not as long as you respect the person.
I knew it. I figured you would say that, but I just wanted to make sure. Sorry for calling you out of the blue to ask you something like that.
No.
Congratulations, way to go!
You mean you were watching?
Head resident, I knew you had it in you. Now you'll need to pick a venue and meet his parents, and then honeymoon.
Shirai, I would appreciate it if you would give me a hard pinch on the cheek.
Huh?
If this is all just a dream, I'd like to wake up now.
Well, if you insist.
Okay, that's enough, Shirai. Before you go, there's one additional favor I need to ask of you. I want to give him a proper answer.
Around and around!
Hello, Nido. Do you have a sec?
I can't put my finger on it, but there's something different about you today.
About our conversation the other night.
Yes, I really appreciated that. I finally had the courage I need, and it's all thanks to you.
Oh, what's this?
I'm going to propose to my girlfriend.
Girlfriend?
That's right.
And your girlfriend is?
Yes. I was nervous, but then you said age doesn't matter as long as you respect the person, and I knew you were right. I can't tell you how grateful I am to you.
Sure. It's no problem. I'm glad I could help. Congratulations. I wish you all the best. Girls' dormitories open their doors to the public. This is a special annual event. It's our Midsummer Festival. You have all invited special guests, and today they will be allowed inside. I expect you all to behave in a way that befits your status as Tokiwadai dorm residents. There will be no missteps.
I get that we want to be hospitable, but are these outfits really necessary? Welcome to our dorm. Would you like a pamphlet listing today's events?
You sure are cute. Can I take a picture?
I'm afraid not, sorry. We asked that within the dorms there be no photography. Yeah? Work it? No photography. Yes. What did I just say? Why are you taking pictures? I am working in an official capacity. I'm the Midsummer Festival's archivist this year. Somebody needs to take pictures. Future classes will want to look back on this festival. But Sissy, I have to say, your outfit doesn't photograph well with those stupid shorts underneath it. Couldn't you put on something a little nicer for the occasion? Ah! Please tell me, Kuroko. How exactly will sticking a camera up my skirt help future Tokiwadai classes to look back on this year's festival? Oh, now, see, I think we have a misunderstanding here. Hey, you guys!
You two are always wrestling.
I can't thank you enough for inviting us, Shirai. What an honor. We're here for the exclusive Tokiwadai Middle School Midsummer Festival. I can't wait. I'm certain today's festivities will exceed even my wildest imaginations. I'm glad you could be here. We won't disappoint. The events to come will be memorable. I'm certain you'll enjoy everything we have to offer. Now then, shall I take you on a little tour?
Just a minute.
Shirai, when were you planning on helping us out with the buffet? I guess I must have forgotten. So,
allow me to introduce you. This is Maika Tsuchimikado from Ryorin Girls Housekeeping School. She and her classmates are helping us out this year. They're overseeing all the food for the festival.
Oh, I've heard of that place. They really specialize in training future housekeepers?
Yes, they do. It's a pleasure to meet you. Maika, these are two very good friends of mine, Kazari Uiharu and Ruiko Sutton. Hey there.
It's so nice to meet you. If there's anything you need, feel free to give me a shout. And as for you, time to work. Hey, stop dragging me for a second, will you? I can't just abandon my friends. Oh, but you can't abandon your work, is that it? Now you're just twisting my words, that's not
I can show you around since she's busy. All right, then. What should we start with first? Is there anywhere you'd like to...
Yes! There is some place I'd like to see very much. Right here, and here, and here. Oh, and from here to down there, too.
Okay, everywhere then?
I'll have you know, for today at least, I am no longer mild-mannered Kazari Uiharu. Yes, I hereby announce the arrival of my alter ego.
display. That's what you get from a top-notch school. Well, what do you think?
Are all of these really made entirely of sugar? It seems almost impossible. Let's see. Yep, that's pure sugar, all right.
You can't just eat that, you know! They're handcrafted display models, right, Misaka?
Here, Misaka, have another, please. It's really no trouble at all.
Oh, thanks. It's lovely, really, but I don't think so.
Wow, the detailing on this is amazing.
Oh, hey, look at that! We can even do it ourselves!
Okay, Uiharu, I'll give it a try.
You're going to come with us, aren't you, Misaka? Oh, well, thank you, but... That settles it! This will be great! Okay, we've got a party of 3. I think I did a pretty decent job. Here, take a look, son.
This one's not quite as good as the one I made for my brother's book bag. Oh, hey, how's it coming?
Oh, wow! These are magnificent!
You can really tell that these were arranged by proper young ladies, huh? They're all so graceful and refined. I think that's exactly the impression they want to give. This is a girls' school, after all.
Excuse me, I was wondering, did you arrange all the flowers here by yourselves?
Yes, that's why we're displaying them.
Oh, they're very beautiful.
Thanks for saying so. We tried. I have to say, the flowers in your hair are far prettier than these are.
It's true. You have an eye for arrangements, clearly. What are you talking about? Tokyo Idai is a fine institution. The festival is perfect. I'm amazed. Each exhibit is flawless. Our school could never aspire to this. Tokyo Idai has achieved a greatness that few places could hope to match. Well, son, don't you agree? You're awful! How could you do that to me here of all places?
Welcome back. Well, you were looking so dreamy, I had to wake you up.
I wasn't dreaming, thank you very much. I'm wide awake.
Here, that should do it. Thank you so very much. Oh, and please allow me to wish you the very best of luck.
Yeah, well, thanks.
That's nice of you.
Lucky? I can't believe Misaka tied your apron for you.
Just look at her, Uiharu. She's what Tokyo Idai is all about.
Yeah, that is so true.
So, are you guys getting hungry?
That's it! I don't ever want to leave! I'm just going to have to move in with you!
I'll go look for a seat, all right?
Oh, okay. What's wrong? Oh, is it not cut yet? Huh. Allow me.
How could you do that to such an exquisite cake?
This from someone who didn't think twice about popping a sugar statue in her mouth.
How can you possibly eat that much cake?
People always say you have a second stomach for desserts, right? I can't move.
That's what happens when you eat 20 plates of food.
But it's good. And they said it was all you could eat.
Come on. We can't let students see you in this state. Move it. Get up. Get up.
Oh, if you're not careful, it's all gonna come back up. Big Sister Makoto!
Huh? You're from Asunaro Park. So what are you doing here? I invited them to come today.
Guess what? We made rings out of beads and drew pictures and built stuff with sugar.
Wow, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, it was. But you want to know what I'm most excited about? Do you?
Yes, I would love to know.
Seeing Big Sister Makoto on stage.
Me too. I can't wait.
Yeah, I hope it's not going to be much
Okay,
longer.
wait. Who told you guys about that? It's not a big deal, really.
Yeah, we're going to cheer for you. Good luck, Big Sister.
You heard her, right? You're going to give them a show to remember.
Yes, of course.
Now, no running. You might fall and get hurt. I mean, absolutely no running. That's just great. Does she think putting extra pressure on me is going to make me do any better?
Hey, Misaka, are you really going to
Yeah. Really? So how come you didn't say anything about it earlier? Oh, I get it. It's gonna be a surprise.
Huh? No. It isn't like that.
Don't worry about it. We won't ask any more questions.
But...
Quiet. Say no more. We'll just wait and see.
Yeah, don't tell us. I want it to be a surprise. What could it be? I can't wait to find out.
Yeah.
Hey, Mitsuka. Have you seen Shirai around lately?
Didn't you take her earlier to help you out with the buffet?
Yeah, but she's not in the kitchen anymore. The little brat must have run away on me. One of the guests here is a freakishly big eater, so we have our hands full just getting enough food on the table. It's a big hassle.
Kuroko.
She's so sneaky. Oh, yeah. Good luck today. I can't wait to see you up there. So much suspense. Oh, my.
It's killing me.
That was one delicious meal.
What's up next? Where to?
Well, isn't it obvious?
No. Where?
Well, if we keep going straight,
Sorry, guys. I need to use the restroom real quick. Go on ahead without me. Hey, what's up with her? She's been acting kind of nervous and twitchy.
Really? You think so?
Last call, everybody. Do we have any other bidders?
Sutton, look! Something's going on out here.
I don't hear anybody. Okay, that makes this our final bid. Oh, that's cool. They're having an auction.
Those are some incredibly rare items up for bid. I've seen some of that stuff in magazines. It's so exclusive you can't even get it on the market.
Leave it to Toki and I. Hey there, Connery. Oh, what are you doing here? I had no idea you were into purses that much. Oh, no. This isn't my style normally. They're doing it for charity, though. The proceeds they get from the auction are being donated to the child error children. As a member of Judgment, it is expected for me to participate. You know, that sounds suspiciously like an excuse. Well, it isn't. Why don't you guys bid on something? No, I don't think we can. We can't afford it. We don't have a whole lot of spending money. Oh, that's all right. Let's see what we have now. It's a lovely stationery set. We'll start the bidding at 100. 200. 300. There, you see?
I guess you're right. Okay, that does it! Why are you here? Tsujimakado's been looking all over for you.
This is the reason you abandoned your duty in the kitchen? Just to drop a bunch of money on some stationery?
Oh no, this isn't just a stationery set, I'll have you know. It is so very much more. You see, it was put up for auction by none other than Sissy. These pens and pencils, these pages, they're a part of her like bits of her soul. I am so lucky! Those belong to Misaka. That explains it.
Speaking of which, where is she? She's not with you? Oh, well, you see, good afternoon, ladies.
Just perfect. What are you doing here? And what's with that outfit you've got on?
I should think that would be obvious, even to someone like you. I felt certain you would need coaching on what it is to be a proper maid, so I condescended to come and provide the benefit of my expert instruction. I know! I am so generous of spirit, so benevolent. I cordially invite you to study my impeccably attired self. This maid uniform is authentically English, with an Eastern flair, of course. It was designed specifically for today.
There's nothing authentic about that getup.
All right then, Shirai. Let's test your skill. I want you to say, "Welcome home, my lady."
Oh yeah? Why would I want to do something like that?
You can't do it, can you? Poor dear, even with that outfit, I can see you're hopeless.
I humbly beg your pardon. I wonder if you would be kind enough to offer a demonstration. I know so very little about good manners, you see.
Oh, very well. I am Mitsuko Kongo, the maid of maids. I will show you how it is done. Please watch me very closely. First a little twirl, and then... Welcome home, my lady. It is so good to see you.
Yes. Now my friends and I are very thirsty. Please bring drinks for everybody.
Yes, of course, my lady. Right away.
Thank goodness simple-minded folk are so easy to handle.
Hey, guys. Good to see you.
Yes, how have you been? Probably a lot better than you two, having to put up with someone like her.
She can be trying sometimes, but she's not a bad person, really.
Yeah, she's actually the one who invited us to the Midsummer Festival. She spent the whole year waiting for it. That's why we're here.
Wait, I'm confused now. You guys don't all live here in the dorm? No, actually, Tokyo Wadai's girls are split up between 2 different dormitories.
There's this one, of course, and then there's also one inside the Garden of Learning. One-Eye, Congo, and I all live in the other one. You live in the Garden of Learning? That magical paradise filled with elegant young ladies?
Anyway, is Misaka around somewhere? Come to think of it, we haven't seen her since she took a bathroom break. Oh, that's too bad. I wanted to tell her how excited I am about seeing her perform today. Do you know what kind of performance Misaka's giving?
No, we have no idea. It's a surprise.
Ooh, I wonder what it is.
Oh, that's right. This is no time for me to be hanging around here. I have to get a good seat so I can capture Sissy's performance on camera.
I wish they would stop being so excited. Oh no, I'm breaking out in a sweat. Do I have the jitters? No. No way.
That can't be happening to me, of all people.
I wonder what kind of surprise she has in store for her performance.
I can't wait to find out. Oh dear! My heart's starting to pound and I've got butterflies in my stomach.
Why are you nervous? It's not your show. You guys are close, Shirai. Do you know what Misaka's going to do up there?
Of course I do. However, my lips are firmly sealed. S-E-A-L-E-D. I can barely walk. Oh no, my heart's going 1,000,000 miles an hour. You've got to get it together now.
Hey. Sorry if I'm interrupting. It's just, I got separated from the person I came with. Maybe you've seen her around. She's about this tall and she's wearing a nun's habit.
I said, what are you doing here? Answer me!
Whoa, I'm sorry. I'm not doing anything wrong. See, I have an invitation and everything.
Did you come here to make fun of me? You wanted to laugh at my silly dress?
No way. I think it looks really pretty, actually.
Get out of here! What is with that guy? He chooses now of all times to show up. I'm already enough on edge.
Oh, cool. She's doing a violin solo.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know that she could play.
Look at that. They have no idea I'm nervous. All right, then. What do you know? It looks like that guy is good for something after all. I didn't see that coming.
Usually transfer students join at the start of the year, or at least the beginning of a term. What's gotten into you, Sutton? You seem really happy about this.
Well, of course I am. She's going to be Uiharu's roommate after all. That means she'll be my friend, too.
Hey, Sutton! So, I'd like you to meet Eri Haraway. And Haraway, these are my friends. On the right is Kuroko Shirai. Next to her is Makoto Misaka. They both go to Tokibudai Middle School. And that's Ruiko Sutton. She's in our class.
Hello there. If you don't mind me asking, why is all your stuff just sitting out here?
Oh, yeah. You see, I was at the train station picking up Haraway when we got the call that the movers were already here with all of her things.
It wasn't very considerate of the movers to just drop these here and go. Well, we can't leave it all sitting here.
I can take care of that simply enough.
Oh, why didn't I think of that?
Amazing. I've never seen teleporting before. That doesn't surprise me a bit. Not to sound immodest, but there aren't many teleporters with my level of power, even within Academy City.
Okay. Now, shall we get this all put away?
Yeah!
That's the last of it, huh?
Thank you all. I really appreciate you helping me.
It's no big deal, really. So anyway, we finished sooner than expected. Let's have some fun, huh?
Agree! Don't get too excited, Uiharu. Geez, have you already forgotten? We have that joint conference to attend today.
What conference?
Judgment and Anti-Skill are meeting this afternoon. Supposedly, it has to do with all the earthquakes we've been experiencing recently.
A conference on earthquakes?
Yeah, we have to go.
Well, Misaka and I can still show Haraway around.
Without me, no fair!
It'll be fine. They can meet up with us later, right?
It'll be okay. Sutton can be a bit too much to handle sometimes, but Misaka's nice, and we'll join you as soon as we're finished.
too much to handle?
Sutton, I want you to promise me something. Swear you won't flip up Harue's skirt, even as a joke, okay?
Huh? But why would I do something like that?
Well, you know.
All right. Where should we go now? Your choice. Anything special you want to do?
Oh, well, I don't know this district well enough to say.
Oh, of course. Hey, I know. This spot's becoming the place where friendships begin. It is, huh? This is where we came when I first met you in Uiharu. It's good? You've got a little bit on your face, though.
It's too bad the others couldn't come. Why would Judgment and Anti-Skill be holding a joint conference about something like earthquakes? It'd make more sense if it was a case.
I didn't really want to get into it earlier, but there's a hot rumor going around about that.
There is one thing we know for certain about the recent spate of tremors in the city. Despite what many people think, they are not earthquakes. To be precise,
Poltergeists? You're kidding me.
No, I really think this is true.
What are we talking about here? Furniture moving around on its own and
No
stuff?
P-waves or S-waves were observed. It's a paranormal phenomenon. I'm telling you, paranormal!
no doubt the rumor mill is already churning with all sorts of absurd ideas, so let me make this perfectly clear. This is not a paranormal phenomenon. The cause of poltergeisting is simultaneous, multiple incidents of RSPK syndrome.
What does she mean? What is RSPK syndrome?
We're about to find out.
At this point, I'm going to turn the floor over to Miss Terestina of the Multi-Active Rescue Team, who will explain further. Hello. As Miss Yomikawa has informed you, my name is Terestina, and I'm with the Multi-Active Rescue Team. RSPK syndrome refers to the state or phenomenon that occurs when an Esper temporarily loses their autonomy, causing their abilities to unconsciously run out of control. The phenomenon varies according to the Esper. Please look at the display, if you will. When these phenomena occur simultaneously, the runaway abilities can merge with each other and manifest as a uniform poltergeist phenomenon. As the poltergeisting gains in strength and spreads over a wide area, the resulting occurrence can be virtually indistinguishable from the effects of an earthquake. The recent tremors we've experienced are the result of this poltergeisting. We're still investigating the cause of the multiple RSPK syndrome incidents that are responsible. Unfortunately, there are sure to be a few students who will believe this is some sort of occult power.
It's a pulse from an alternate dimension. Or another planet. Oh, or maybe the result of secret underground experiments conducted by the government. In any case.
Belief in such nonsense could lead to mass hysteria, which would only increase the number of casualties. That is why we have asked Judgment to attend this conference. We want you to take measures to ensure that students are not spreading inflammatory rumors. Try to put a stop to them before they start.
They say we can expect a really big one to happen before much longer. Huh? You see? Oh yeah, you're from District 19, right, Harue? Weren't there several poltergeisting outbreaks in that area? What was it like?
Hey, you shouldn't be getting so excited about this kind of thing. It could be really serious. Well, that was over a lot sooner than I expected. It says that Anti-Skill has an additional meeting after the joint one. You look like you have something on your mind, Konori.
Those RSPK syndrome incidents she was describing. I've never heard of them. And the way they're handling this, something about it just doesn't sit right with me.
Why? They have specialists investigating the occurrences. That's their job, after all. At any rate, it's not going to do any good for us to try and figure it all out.
You're probably right, but even so...
Hey! We're done here! Where are you guys now? All right, Haruwe. What thing would you like to try out next? Oh, I know, over here!
Uiharu sure is in rare form, huh?
It looks like you are too,
No,
Sissy.
these you know, something about those coins looks familiar to me.
Oh, you're playing whack-a-mole? Yeah, well, sort of in a way. I played that when I was younger. It's so fun. I've never seen anything like it before. Look at them popping up like that. So cute.
Yes, very cute. But you know, you might try hitting them instead of just staring.
Hit the moles? But that's cruel.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Okay. You can play the game any way you want to. One more time. That'll be the fourth time in a row. Hey, you guys, why don't we check that out? What is it?
Say cheese! Cheese!
Let's see. Sending. There we go. Here. How should I put this? The girl is a curiosity.
Really? She seems sweet. Actually, she reminds me of how Uiharu used to be.
What do you mean?
You know, back when she first transferred in.
Where are you going? Look out! Oh dear, you ran right into it.
You okay?
Up there. That poster?
The one for the fireworks show? Oh, yeah, that's supposed to be tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Here, we should all go together.
That's a great idea. We can dress up in everything. Well, what do you say?
It's gonna be great. Awesome.
Yeah, one of these. It feels strange. Me too, I know what you mean. Isn't it a little long? I'm looking up how to wear them. Oh, here, I think I found something. Use the sash to adjust the length. Sounds easy enough. It looks pretty complicated. Well, we can give it a try. Let's see here. First, we pair up the front like so. Aw, what a beautiful pendant. It's special. It's kind of a good luck charm. A good luck charm, huh? How nice. Now, let's see if we can get this to fit right. Okay, so what's the next step in the process? After you pair up the front, you should raise the garment's collar approximately 20 centimeters. I wanted to thank you. Huh? I mean it. You've helped me so much. I can tell that you're a good person. Oh, it's nothing. As the judgment officer, I'm happy to help you. Really, I'm having a lot more fun with this than with my other duties lately. Sweeping up, looking for stuff people have lost. Oh, I see. Anyway, I'm happy to do anything I can to help you feel at home. So, you can always count on me.
Oh, I'm starting to understand why you needed me to come over so urgently.
Don't just stand there. Help us out of this thing.
There. That should do it.
It's perfect, thank you. That was amazing, Sutton. You made it look perfect in no time at all.
Yeah. We're gonna be late. Let's hurry up.
I made a mess of things. If I'd known how good you were at this, I would have asked before we started.
Come on now, you're doing just fine.
Well, I figured it should be my turn to help out this time.
How so?
Do you remember how difficult it was for me to pass all those judgment tests? And how that in turn made me insecure about other stuff too?
Yeah, I do. You were in quite a state, huh? Constantly getting down on yourself.
But fortunately, I didn't have to do it all alone. You kept encouraging me. You and the others were there for me when I needed help.
Oh yeah? And we were helpful?
Yes. It was all thanks to you guys. I finally passed the tests. And that's why I think it's my turn now to help Haraway the same way that you guys helped me. Oh, I mean, it's not that I'm the only one you should turn to. I'm really glad that I have you for a roommate, Uiharu. I trust you. Oh, good.
Look at you, being recognized for your good deeds at last. I am so proud.
Jeez, you make it sound as though I'm a little kid or something.
My kid sister.
I'm older than you.
Now stop fidgeting. We need to get you dressed, don't we?
Ready? Let's go. Surely we're safe after that, don't you think? Escape successful. We're on our way. Could our dorm be any more of a drag? They won't even change our curfew for a fireworks show. Quit fidgeting. Your outfit will be down around your ankles if you continue. Yeah, okay. Although, I guess it doesn't really matter since you're still wearing those stupid shorts under it. What's the big deal? Nobody is gonna see them. I don't have to see them, but that doesn't change the fact that I know you have them on. Anyway, is Konari coming with us tonight? Well, she said she wanted to start investigating these poltergeisting incidents. Something's been nagging at her ever since the conference this afternoon. You have to admit, it is weird. All these events occurring almost as if they've been coordinated.
Man, this is taking me forever. I don't know if the net's ever seen more full of useless information. Wow! Misaka, you look fantastic!
You too, Shirai. You're both adorable.
Would you expect any less?
And you guys look wonderful as well.
Thank you. We did try.
All those stands! You're right! There sure are a lot. It smells so good! I'm going! Me too!
Sissy, be careful running down that hill. What do you think? Should we go?
Yes, please.
Sissy, you look ridiculous.
Hey, what's the big deal? It's a festival, right?
I'm just getting into the spirit.
Honestly.
Huh? What are those trucks for?
MAR. They're with a multi-active rescue team. They must be a countermeasure for all the poltergeisting.
Poltergeisting? Then all the rumors are true?
It would be a real mess if one of those incidents happened here with all these people around.
It's not that I don't get why they're here, but it's a shame on a night like tonight. They don't exactly blend in at a festival.
Oh, just a second. I know the perfect place to go. Nice, huh? We've got a great view here.
Hey, look, you guys. There's another round going. You can kind of feel the boom in your tummy, can't you?
Yeah,
Maybe I should have gone to the festival. It still feels like something's wrong, but I'm not making any headway. What's this? AIM diffusion fields. What a great show! Woohoo! Here they come! Light up the sky!
Is something the matter? I was just remembering.
Remembering what?
More like who? You see, I had a friend once. We were super close, just like the two of you are. Are you okay?
Something wrong? Where's she going?
Haraway!
Hold on a sec. Huh? I wonder where they're going.
Finally, they're taking a hit and giving us time alone together. Now we can imitate the fireworks and let our bodies glow like passionate fire.
I don't feel like fighting you. It's too hot out here.
It's bonus flame that burns in my heart for you. Huh? Who could it be? Hi, Connery. What are you doing calling me at this hour?
Listen, it's about the poltergeist incidents.
I know that doing research is important, but would it hurt you to take a breather once in a while? The fireworks show is beautiful.
Just listen to me, will you? I found a possible cause for the RSPK syndrome activity. Intentional outside interference with AIM diffusion fields.
AIM diffusion fields, so what are you saying?
That all of this poltergeisting lately isn't just some random accident.
Where are you? Where have you gone? Haraway, what's wrong? Where are you? You're saying there's actually somebody orchestrating these events?
What was that? Shirai, hello? Is this...
I think so. It's poltergeisting.
What about the other three? Uehara! Satin, are you all right? That was a close call. Are you injured? You're safe now. Right. No one was injured. And of course, we need to make an official announcement to keep any panic from spreading. As we know, what happened wasn't the result of an earthquake.
It was poltergeisting.
Yes, you're correct about that, girls. But
I wanted to thank you personally for saving my friends back there.
I'm just relieved that nobody was injured.
I was wondering something. Are your people measuring the AIM diffusion field around this area? Is MAR able to detect abnormalities in the field before an event happens? I mean, you arrived so quickly on the scene.
Could you tell me your name?
Yes, I'm Kuroko Shirai of Toki Wadai in Judgment Branch 177.
That explains it. It seems your branch in particular has some outstanding officers working for it. There is a connection between AIM diffusion fields and RSPK. It's impressive that you've already found it.
From what we can tell, the RSPK incidents are being caused by someone tampering with AIM diffusion fields, and these synchronized events are leading to the poltergeisting we've seen. It would have been helpful if you'd mentioned this at the joint conference earlier. That way I would have known to be on the lookout for any suspicious persons in the area at the time.
That's under anti-skills jurisdiction. I thought I was clear before. We want judgment to focus on countering rumors and managing matters of day-to-day safety within the city.
Tampering with AIM diffusion fields? We know somebody who has done just that. Could this be her work also?
Whose work? Misaka! We're going to ride along to the hospital with Haraway.
Oh, we'll come too! Unfortunately, we can't do that. The head resident will be doing room check. What a relief. Thanks for letting us know. Good night. She's gonna be fine. They've all made it safely back to the dorm. So, tell me, Sissy, what has captured your attention so completely? Huh? The level upper fiasco? Why are you looking at that?
It's just a hunch I have. There's something about the current situation that reminds me of it. The manipulation of AIM diffusion fields was a big part of that incident as well. What's more, I'm still not going to be choosy about my methods. If you don't like the plan I come up with, you'll have to come and stop me again.
I see what you mean. You're thinking that Kiyama might be involved in the recent spate of poltergeisting. I understand why, but aren't you forgetting one important detail?
Huh?
The woman in question is currently a resident of the detention center in School District 17. There's no way a high-profile criminal like Kiyama would be able to get out of there.
Yeah, you're probably right.
There is something else about all this that concerns me, though.
Yeah?
The way Haraway was behaving at the fireworks show.
Where?
Where are you? Please, where?
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of like she was talking to somebody who wasn't even there.
All right, let's think through this situation. We know this is the result of someone tampering with AIM fields, which means it has to be the work of an Esper.
Wait, you weren't saying...
I know! It's a horrible thing to think about. I'll comfort you, sis. Get off me!
How could something like that even be possible? Haraway only recently transferred into our school district, remember? Although, you're from District 19, right, Haraway? Were there several poltergeisting outbreaks in that area? What was it like?
I think Sutton's onto something. Poltergeisting incidents in District 19 have stopped completely for a short while. And in the meantime, here in District 7...
That's a coincidence. You really think a sweet little girl like her could have anything to do with this?
You're right, there's no way. It's my judgment training making me suspicious of everybody. It's just after that call from Connery, hello, Connery. I hope I'm not disturbing you.
Oh, Shirai?
Are you
Yes.
okay? Why
I
didn't you
know.
call and tell me? You're always doing
Night, Connery. I'm glad she's sleeping.
I'm sorry you had to come all the way here after the hospital.
Oh, please, don't worry about it. It's not like any of this is your fault, you know? Besides, if she's your roommate, that makes her my friend, too.
It seems like I have to keep coming to you for help over and over again today, huh?
Well, that's nothing new. I am a little worried about her, though. You know what I mean? She still doesn't remember anything at all about the earthquake.
Yes, I think she's in a mild state of shock. That's what the doctor at the hospital said, and it seems to be true.
It was pretty scary, huh?
Yeah.
Well, at least the fireworks show was awesome, and nobody got badly hurt. Now, you take excellent care of Haraway, you hear me?
Yep, you just leave it to me. Oh, one more thing. Thanks for all your help tonight. Oh, I didn't know you were up. What? Where am I? Back in our dorm room. How are you feeling? Can I get you something to drink or anything? I'm sorry. I hope it wasn't too much trouble tonight. No trouble at all, I promise you. I'm strange. I know that. Now other people know too, and they don't like me anymore. That's not going to happen. For one thing, you've got me, and I still like you just fine. Oh, I can't believe I almost forgot. Sutton brought you a get well treat to cheer you up. Hold on just a second. It's delicious. Apparently, this came from outside the city. Sutton says the ones we have here are too bland, and she wanted you to have the best. She's really nice. Both you and Sutton, and the others, all of you. You've helped me so much, I can't do anything. All I'm good at is waiting. I hate being like this, but it's true. I wish I could change. Don't give up. You can change. I would never have become a judgment officer without all my friends helping me. We're on your side now. We're going to help you. So you'll be just fine. Really? You think I can change? Of course. In fact, I guarantee it. Now eat your watermelon. It'll make you feel better.
You're at Nature Park? Together with Haraway? That isn't fair. Why didn't you invite me to come along with you? I didn't even know you were off judgment duty already.
I'm sorry. I thought breathing fresh air would be nice for a change.
Have you overdosed on fresh air?
You're way out of breath. I'm fine, really. A-okay. Just dandy.
Aw, I dropped by to hang out with her and she's blowing me off. Well, this isn't exactly a place where people come to hang out. I'm sorry about that. I know. Why don't I go out and get some snacks for us to share? A snack would be nice. How about some ramen, some fried rice, a seafood sampler, and let's see, what else sounds good? You're hungry, huh? And how about some spring rolls, too? You know, the kind with shrimp in them? You do know I'm not paying.
You know,
right?
I don't feel good about this. Yeah, same here. But we have to do it if we want to clear Haraway's name, right? There's no choice.
Yeah, okay.
There she is. It looks like her ability is telepathy. Psychological responsiveness. But she's still a level 2, which basically means she can't utilize it at all.
There, you see? Haraway doesn't have anything to do with the poltergeisting. I knew we were getting ourselves all worked up about nothing.
Wait, sissy. Look at this.
That breeze feels so good. Have you noticed food tastes better when you eat it outside? I guess that's why people like going on picnics. About the other night, I've been thinking a lot about what you said. How you told me I could change if I wanted to, and how you'd be there to help me if I tried. Well, I've made a decision. I want to change, really. That's a big choice to make. Yes, but I think it's the right one. And there's something else I want to tell you. You see, I've been looking for a friend. We were friends for a long time, always by each other's side. But then one day, we got split up. She made me promise that someday, no matter what, we'd meet up again. All this time, I've been waiting. But I've made up my mind. Waiting isn't good enough anymore. I need to actually start looking for her. I'm here, but who knows where she is? Okay, Haraway, we'll look for your friend together. And I'm sure we'll find her. Don't you worry. Thank you so much. What is it? What are you doing? I can't find you. Where are you? Why are you hurting? Please, listen to me. What's going on? Where are you?
What's that beeping? No, I'm telling you, it's better than you think. I'll get nature park. A large-scale poltergeist event.
Out in Nature Park? That's where Uiharu and Haraway are.
Huh?
What's the casualty count?
72 people injured. 18 of them seriously. No fatalities as of yet.
Continue with the rescue operation.
Yes, ma'am.
It's true, you really couldn't distinguish this from the aftermath of an actual earthquake.
Please, just come with me.
It's okay, you can let me go. I'm a judgment officer. Please, just let me see what I can do to help out.
It's you. You were at the last one.
Miss Terestina, you're here?
Uiharu!
Hi, guys.
Are you okay? Are you hurt?
Sorry you came down here. As you can see, I'm fine. It's just a little scrape, that's all. I told them it wasn't a big deal, but they still insisted.
I'm glad you're okay.
You could have called. We were worried about you.
You got caught in poltergeisting events 2 times in a row. You and Haraway must be the unluckiest people in Academy City. Now that I think about it, where is Haraway?
She was evacuated before me, so she must be around here somewhere. It's okay, though. She's not hurt. She just passed out.
That's a relief. It could have been a lot worse than that.
Uiharu, think back to right before it happened. Do you remember Haraway behaving strangely in any way? You know, like what happened to her during the fireworks show.
Well, why are you asking?
According to my investigation, Haraway is a level 2 telepath with some irregularities in her ability. If you observed any suspicious behavior like what happened before, then you need to tell me...
Why would you be investigating Haraway?
Oh, well, you see...
No way. You can't suspect Haraway of being involved in this.
Well, suspect is a strong word.
How could you do this, Shirai? Haraway just transferred to our district. She's nervous and she's relying on us to help her. And yet you... You're horrible!
Whoa, take it easy, Uiharu.
Listen to her, Uiharu. Kuroko didn't mean
It's certainly possible that a telepath is the one tampering with the AIM diffusion fields. We can't write it off.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
It doesn't look like they can take any more here. Have the rest of the injured sent to the hospital in District 15.
Right.
What now?
As I was saying, a telepath could indeed be responsible, but they would have to be a level 4 at least, and the number of people who fit that description is very small. The chance of a level 2 managing such a feat is practically 0. But I still think we should look into this, just to be on the safe side. Who is this friend of yours?
A transfer student, Eri Haraway.
How could you?
We're sending one victim to the lab at headquarters. Have a car brought around.
Please, no!
Just think of this as proving her innocence. It will be all right. We have an excellent staff of specialists at the lab. She's in good hands. And you know, you shouldn't shout in a hospital.
Here, have a drink.
No, thanks. I'm not thirsty.
Take it already.
Oh, hey! Is that watermelon tea? That's perfect. I'm dying of thirst over here. Thanks a lot. Have one, Kuroko.
The exam is complete.
Is it? Great. Where is she?
Please calm yourself. It will still be a little while before we get the results. Now, follow me.
Wow. This doesn't really look much like a laboratory, does it? It's not decorated like one anyway.
In this job, you see a lot of pain and suffering. It's nice to remember there are still pure, beautiful things in the world.
Huh? You mean this stuff is all
about you?
Sure, I was the decorator. All right. Shall we have some introductions? I'm Terestina, director of the Multi-Active Rescue Laboratory.
The director? Do I have this right? You're the commander of the multi-active rescue team, the director of the entire lab. I think that's it. Or do you have more titles?
No, that's all. And what about you? Except for Shirai there, I don't know any of your names. Tell me who you are.
Oh, right. Sorry. My name's Makoto Mizuka.
From Tokyo Wadai Girls' School? What an unexpected honor to have the famous railgun here in my own lab.
No, really.
And?
Oh, I'm Ruiko Satin. Hi.
Are you at Tokyo Wadai too?
No, I'm at Sakugawa.
If you're friends with somebody like Mizuka, you must be quite an esper in your own right.
No, actually, I'm not.
Well, no matter. Nice to meet you.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you too.
And you are?
Sorry, Ueharu, Officer with Judgment Branch 177.
I see. So you and Shirai are...
Harui's not the person you're looking for. She's not some kind of criminal.
Let's try something. Tell me, what's your favorite color?
I like all colors, really. If I have to pick, I guess yellow.
Yellow, is it? Well, we shall see.
What are you doing exactly?
There. I'd say that's a good sign.
Huh? Excuse me. You would dare to assault me. You do know that I'm Mitsuko Kongo of Tokyo Wadai.
There's no assault.
Please, just listen. As we've been trying to explain, cases of poltergeisting among level 4s are quite rare, so further
And
examination...
as I've explained, no exam is necessary.
No, you
There's
see-
absolutely nothing wrong with me. Ekaterina is waiting, so... That's Shirai. Shirai! Mizuka, can you hear me? Is something the matter?
No, it's nothing. That's Haruhi!
Results in?
Yes.
Let's see here.
Well, what is it?
You can relax now. She isn't the person we're looking for. You were right about her. She is a level 2 telepath. What's more, she's only a receiver and unable to send out any messages herself.
But what about the note in her record in the database saying she exhibited anomalistic ability above her level under specific wavelengths? Be quiet! Let it go!
Our examination was quite thorough. We found that she's limited to a select number of partners. She can pick up on those people regardless of the distance or any obstacles in the way, but she can't hear anybody else. Whatever the case, it simply isn't possible for her to tamper with AIM fields.
You see? Told you! I was only doing my job, so... If it's not her, then who is the one behind the poltergeisting? Hi, Haruhi. Oh, Ueharu. I guess I passed out again. It's okay. Everything's okay. You don't have anything to worry about now. Here. This pendant. We're in the same child error facility. I'm really shy around other people, so I don't make friends easily. But for some reason, it wasn't as hard to be friends with Banri. Whenever she spoke to me, it was always using our telepathy. But then she was transferred to another facility, and that was it. But lately, I've been hearing Banri's voice again, just like when we were young. She's asking for help, telling me she's in a lot of pain. But I don't know why. And I have no idea where she is now. I want to help her, but there's nothing I can do. I wish I knew where she was. It'll be all right. I'm sure you'll find her again. No, I'll find her for you. As a judgment officer, that's the least that I can do. You really can?
Yeah, despite her appearance, Ueharu's actually an excellent judgment officer.
Despite my appearance?
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Anyway, just leave it to me, okay? Thank you so much. You must be tired after all this. You should get some rest. No, I'm fine, really.
The level upper incident? You mean...
Yes, Harumi Kiyama was responsible and I saw into her past. Harui's friend Adasaki was in the flashback.
An induced burst experiment to analyze the law of runaway abilities. It's hard to believe such an experiment would be conducted.
I know. From what I can tell, the person in charge of it all was an old researcher named Kihara.
Kihara? Do you mean Gensei Kihara?
I've never heard of him.
He's a scientist, a famous one in some respects. Though mad scientist might be more accurate. I know some of his work. He's not above human experimentation. His current whereabouts are unknown, however. If he actually carried out such an experiment, then it's entirely possible that the children he used are the source of the recent poltergeisting.
What do you mean exactly?
That all those child subjects have become runaway espers.
How's that possible? Kiyama was certain that children are asleep, even now.
What if their abilities are out of control while they're unconscious?
Oh, no. You think the interference isn't intentional, but rather the accidental result of their unconscious state?
It is a possibility. Where are the children now? Do you girls know?
Anti-Skill has been searching for them ever since the incident, but they still haven't discovered their location.
Oh. Well, it sounds like finding these kids is our top priority. Now then, the lucky color of the day is pink. Huh? That's a good sign, huh?
Oh, this is crazy! You're telling me that Idasuki, Harui's friend, was one of Kiyama's students, and that these children are the ones causing the poltergeisting?
Yes, that's the hypothesis anyway. Until we actually locate the children, we can't know anything for certain, though.
Okay, but how are we supposed to find them?
Well, maybe...
I see what you're getting at. We should use the computer to find where they are. That means you're up, Uiharu. Right? You'll look?
Of course I'm going to look, but I don't like this. We've cleared Haraway, and now you turn around and start suspecting her friend?
That's it. You're being unreasonable.
Those poor kids. They need help. They're pleading.
Hey, Sissy? You've been in there for a long time.
Yeah, I've got a lot to think about.
After today, I guess we all have.
So what are you going to do? Don't you want to make up with Uiharu?
It's not like I don't understand why she's upset. But still, I'm a judgment officer. I've done nothing more than duty requires. Uiharu feels betrayed because I investigated her friend. Even so, I'm sure she'll come around. She'll see that I... Oh! Don't think I'm gonna let you come in here just because we're talking! I thought it would be a perfect opportunity. Here, I brought snacks. They're from a shop in District 8 that's famous for its pastries. You went that far to get them? You'll understand why. These are the best cakes in all of Academy City. Oh, I got the sweet bean filling. You have to go with the classic. Wow, that far and they're still warm? Actually, that's because I used my ability on them. It doesn't sound that fancy, but I can maintain the temperature of things I touch. I can't handle anything that's really hot, so I just stick with moderately warm items like pastry. I haven't told the others about this. Not even Sawton. But it's only fair. You told me about your ability, so I told you about mine. So, it's good? It's delicious. It's so good.
According to Kiyama's deposition, there were 10 human experimentation subjects. They were all put in a vegetative state, and then they were divided up and taken to different treatment centers across the city.
But they aren't there anymore?
Right. They were transferred repeatedly, and somewhere along the way, the trail vanishes.
Yeah.
How about you take a quick break?
No, thank you.
Satin, where are you going? I don't know. Well, why don't we get a drink? Thanks. It's just really hard to be around them right now.
I know. I wish there wasn't so much tension between them. We need to find Idasuki somehow. For Harue's sake, naturally, but for Uiharu's sake as well. And I'm sure it would make us feel better also.
Absolutely.
Who's that? Yes, Misaki here. Kiyama, is that on bail?
Yes. I went to speak with her at the detention center about the child experiments, but she'd been released.
After everything she did, I can't believe they would let her see the light of day.
I don't know the specifics of her bail agreement, but it's a done deal.
Crazy.
I don't know how we'll ever be able to locate the children without her.
Something about this doesn't make sense. Everything Kiyama did was for the sole purpose of rescuing those children. Why would she go through all that just to turn around and use them like this?
It's not so surprising. She is the same one who exploited students' desires to increase their abilities.
I said no thanks.
How about you stop playing the martyr?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You've been at this for a while. I'm surprised you haven't been able to track them down yet.
I'm not done. There's still more data that I need to trace.
Hey, what's this here? It's something about AIM diffusion field resonance, and how that's a possible cause for mass outbreaks of RSPK syndrome.
Resonance? Yes, that's right. The way in which the AIM diffusion fields of similarly typed espers resonate with each other. It starts with one runaway esper being tampered with. Then, like a domino effect, other espers of a like type are triggered as well. The resonating esper powers share general characteristics.
Let's look at your ability as an example. Similar types would include espers who can manipulate either electrical or magnetic fields, which means there's a wide range of espers who could resonate with you. And that means a similarly wide range exists for the Tin Child experiments who have gone missing. Imagine if all of their runaway abilities had been activated. Their sphere of influence among other students would be huge, as high as 78%. Really? 78? But then, we could see poltergeisting on such a large scale that it would tear apart the entire city. All right, but who says this theory is correct? Take a closer look at the person who wrote this article. Gensei Kihara? After what we learned earlier, I looked into him. His whereabouts are indeed unknown, just as Terestina told us. All of the research facilities he was associated with are shut down, and his data has been scattered. What is it? Is something the matter? Huh? Oh, no. Not really.
Oh, Sissy! Oh, you're so rough. No.
If I had time, I'd slap her silly and put a stop to whatever she's dreaming. I'm sorry.
All right, my disguise is complete.
If the power isn't on, I guess I didn't need a mask. I was right. This is it. For whatever good that does. No, there is nothing left here. Yes, I'm pulling out now.
It's her!
You again.
I knew it. Harumi Kiyama.
Can I help you with
Are
something?
you responsible for these latest events, too?
What would you do if I was?
Copy that, boy! Hey, what's happening?
Well, that's that. Nice job back there. Sending an electric current through a dead security system.
It's not like that's what I meant to happen. But never mind that. What were you doing there? How did you get out on bail? What are you planning now?
The situation feels regrettably familiar to me. Being interrogated in my own car by a schoolgirl.
Huh?
Well, sorry, but the questions will have to wait for later.
What is this place?
Come this way.
What's that?
If you've peeked through my memories, you should know the answer to that question. These are them. These are my students.
I was right. You are the one who's behind all these poltergeisting incidents.
I am.
It's true. However, there is a rather long story behind it all. Oh, and as you may have noticed, this is a hospital. Please try to refrain from the use of electric shocks.
I remember you.
Long time no see, huh?
Will someone please tell me what's going on here?
Gensei Kihara. It was with him that all of this first began.
Consider these questions. Why are we here? What is our ultimate purpose? For what reason was Academy City designed and built in the first place? Yes, there is one fundamental reason. Creating a being who transcends mankind to level 6. What you're looking at now are the results of much research. Signal pathways form that differ from a normal neural network within the brains of runaway espers. Various neurotransmitters and hormones are secreted abnormally. Through the process of extracting those secretions and then condensing and refining them, we can produce an ability crystal such as this. And by administering this crystal to a specially selected esper, we can produce the long-sought-after level 6. Yes, the ability crystal will help us realize the ultimate purpose of our city. The creation of system. After all these years of stumbling through the dark, we may at last find someone who attains the power of God while still inhabiting a mortal body.
You really believe it? That you'll be able to create a level 6 using your ability crystal?
Of course I believe it.
And the price? Intentionally impairing consciousness, leaving the subjects vulnerable to serious side effects.
My experiments have produced consistent results.
Is that so? And how many victims do you have?
Victims? My research produces answers, not victims. Don't be ridiculous.
Perhaps he truly did not see the harm he was causing with his work. But there were victims. The more I learned about the facts of the case, the more convinced I became. Finally, there was no denying it. The child errors that Kiyama was trying so desperately to save were used as test subjects for Kiara's ability crystal.
The burst experiment I told you about, the one that analyzed runaway abilities, that was part of it too. The experiment you saw in my memory was a dosing of the ability crystals.
Crazy. All this to create a level 6 which we barely know anything about? These poor kids have ended up like this, and that's the reason behind it?
And now I'm doing what I can. I hope my talents as a doctor will allow me to save them. Luckily, it didn't take too much time to get them all transferred into my care. My name carries a certain amount of weight in this town, you see. However, I did need to speak to a specialist about how to revive them.
That's how you made bail.
He did me a great favor. I'll be forever grateful. Thanks to my access to this facility, I have a rough idea of how to revive the children.
You can save them?
Unfortunately, another problem has arisen.
What's that?
As they approach awakening, their AIM diffusion field readings have abnormal values.
Which means?
Their powers are out of control. They've triggered cases of multiple simultaneous RSPK syndrome.
But why?
It seems Kihara's research hasn't stopped entirely. If he was using the ability crystal that I knew he had developed, then the children should not have set off any poltergeisting events. But there seems to be an upgraded crystal at work here.
He has turned these children into runaway espers, even as they lie here in a deep sleep.
So, if you did try to wake them up, the poltergeisting...
Yes. The force would be incalculable.
What now? We have to do something.
I am developing a program that will bring their abilities under control. But the building block of Kihara's ability crystal is known as the first sample. It is a refined extraction that is derived from the very first human subject of the experiment. If I'm going to complete the vaccine software, I have to analyze the data contained within that sample.
So then that's why you were back at that laboratory.
Yes, I was looking for that data. Unfortunately, I didn't find anything. But I'm not about to give up. That data is indispensable to the continued research of ability crystals. There's no way something like that would be discarded. It must be out there somewhere. And I swear, I'll do whatever it takes to find it.
I see. And what if you can't?
Then I will still wake up the children.
Even knowing the kind of damage it'll cause?
I will not allow them to remain like this forever.
I understand, but you can't.
She's right. Because I won't let you.
Terestina?
Hello there. Sorry, but I followed you.
Huh?
What the? We're the multi-active rescue team. These children are in our custody. It's best if you do as we instruct. Do I have a choice in the matter? No. It's our duty to seek out and prevent any situation that might endanger Academy City. Naturally, I have a warrant with me. Feel free to read it, though I had hoped you would cooperate and make the process easier.
This looks to be in order.
Please, don't worry. This kind of thing is our specialty. We have a facility ready to offer the children whatever treatment they need. But please, and our data access exceeds yours. We can find information you could never lawfully obtain. Earlier, you mentioned something called the first sample. It's possible that we can acquire data on that item as well.
So, the 10 child subjects who've been missing are now securely installed at MAR's laboratory? Yes. They've been found, finally. Isn't that great, Uiharu? Oh, yeah. And the woman responsible for the level upper incident is behind this situation as well. She said that she didn't care if the city was destroyed so long as the children were saved? That's a pretty extreme stance, wouldn't you say? Mm-hmm. So, Terestina said she's going to find a way to wake up Idasuki and the others? Huh? Oh, yeah. Well, then it sounds like we've closed the case. Excellent work. Is something the matter? Hmm? It's nothing. I know you all too well, Sissy. I'm guessing you're still concerned about Kiyama, aren't you? You still aren't convinced it was the right idea to have the children taken away from her, right? I'm just not sure. Well, be sure. You made the right choice. At least that's what I believe, anyway. Right. Even so... You crossed the line this time, Sissy. Going into a place like that on your own? If anything had happened to you, I don't know what...
Hello there. You're spacing out now. Are you okay?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, aren't you anxious to see how Harue's doing?
Well, yeah, I guess.
She'll be thrilled to see you.
Hey,
Let's get a move
all
on.
this pushing isn't really necessary.
Now, you don't want to keep her waiting, do you?
Let go. Thrilled to see me, huh?
should bring her some things. Let's see here. Snacks, a game, some reading material, and what else? Changes of clothing, of course. Waiting isn't good enough anymore. I need to start looking for her. Oh, Haraway, I'm so proud of you.
I would do anything to save them. Anything in the entire world. The whole city can hate and revile me. I don't care. I'm not going to let anything stop me now. I'm sorry, Doctor. I don't have anything yet. Oh, it's you.
I have this friend Haraway. Maybe you've already heard of her by now. I actually haven't known her for very long. But she did tell me that she and Banri Yadasuki were friends when they were little. And, you see, Haraway is a telepath. Every time one of the poltergeisting incidents occurred, she could hear Yadasuki's voice. Because of the way she acted, she was suspected of being responsible. Even so, she did everything she could to hear what Yadasuki was saying to her. But now, Yadasuki isn't missing anymore. So... Surely Haraway must be happy with the way things have turned out.
So what are you trying to say?
I don't really know. I just thought I should tell you.
I was so close to finishing the vaccine that would help them. All I needed was to get my hands on the first sample. I could have gotten their runaway abilities under control. I could have awakened them at last. I could have brought them back.
Dr. Kiyama, let's collect all of your data and take it to MAR. It's bound to be of some use, and then they'd let us in to see Yadasuki and the others.
I couldn't possibly.
I know that's what you want. Let's go see them.
How can I say no to that? Wow, you came all the way out here to bring me your research?
That's right. Although, we were also hoping we could see how the children were getting along here.
That's not possible. We had to transfer the children. They will be going to a facility that's better equipped.
Okay, which facility?
I'm sorry, but I can't disclose that information. You'll just have to take my word that they'll be well taken care of. From here on out, MAR will be responsible for their treatment. And another thing, Haraway will be staying with us.
What? But why?
Well, as you know, she spent a long time waiting to see her friend again. She wants to stay by her side.
Really?
Here, pick one.
One what?
Why, a color. If the color you choose is the one that comes out, I'll let you see Haraway and the others.
Well,
So indecisive. Well, why don't we choose yellow? Here. Aw, it's a brown one. What a shame, huh?
This is no time to be playing games.
Oh, I'm not playing at anything. Uh-oh. I'm so sorry about that.
I don't understand what's going on.
Oh, well, it's not as if the data will be of any use anyway.
Director Kihara, it's about time.
One moment. Kihara? Oh, you mean you didn't know that? That's my middle name, you see. Kihara. In full, Terestina Kihara Lifeline. Why, you!
Dr. Kiyama, are you okay? Say something, please.
We're terribly busy, you understand. I hope you won't mind if I ask you to show yourself out. Here, have some tea. You seem to be in a good mood. Well, why wouldn't I be? It's a relief to have the poltergeisting case closed finally. We can go back to our everyday lives again. I know you guys have been a little bit out of sorts lately, but now everything can get back to normal. Isn't that right, Shirai?
I haven't behaved any differently than usual.
Here. I know. I'll give Uiharu a call and see when Haraway is getting out of the hospital. It is practically the height of summer. We should enjoy it.
You're right about that.
Hey, Uiharu, it's Sutton. Where are you?
Son.
What's wrong?
Son.
What's the matter? Uiharu? Come on, I can't understand through all the sniffling. What is it?
Finally, this is it. I finished gathering all the material about the poltergeisting.
Well, go ahead and get rid of it.
Huh?
I got a call from the MAR laboratory just now. They said they have all the information they require.
Oh, man! This took me so long. Did they say anything more?
Nope. They said it's over now and left it at that.
Doesn't that seem a little unusual? Her name's Terestina Kihara? Are you sure that's what she said? And Kiyama, what about her? I don't know. She went somewhere.
Take it easy. It's gonna be okay. Huh? Found her. Yes, Terestina Kihara Lifeline. Ginsei Kihara's granddaughter. Oh my.
What? Is there more?
She's included in the personnel data from Kihara's lab from the time he wrote his thesis.
What does that mean? Terestina was Kihara's research assistant?
That would make sense, wouldn't it? Wait a second.
What is it? Terestina was the first test subject for the ability crystal.
How can that be? Whoa, let me get this straight. You're telling me Kihara's first human experiment was on his own granddaughter, and that Terestina helped with his research? The same woman who has the child heirs under her protection? What's going on? Don't ask me, I'm just as confused as anybody.
What do we do? I can't believe it. How is this happening?
Please, try to stop crying.
I can't. Haruhi, Natsuki, all the other children.
It's okay.
What now? I failed them all. What do I do? Tell me, how much longer are you going to sit there crying? You hit me. Isn't there something more useful you could be doing? When are you going to get a hold of yourself and act like a judgment officer again? Let me take over.
If you want.
Checking for probable locations where the children would have been sent.
Where's Mitsuka?
Huh? Sissy. Here. You can use this to dry off.
Great, thanks a lot. I can't believe Kongo's been in the hospital this entire time. It seems excessive.
Is her condition really that serious? I'm kind of worried about her.
Maybe we should go pay her a visit then.
Yeah, good idea.
Ignore her. Keep moving. I should tell you, the children were aboard the trucks that passed by just now. Don't you want to go after them?
You tricked us.
Are you angry?
I want to know what you've got up your sleeve.
You make it sound so sinister.
You're Gensei Kihara's granddaughter. You were also the first test subject for the ability crystal, used as a lab rat by your own flesh and blood. And yet, you're still assisting with your grandfather's research, using the children as you were used. So tell me, what are you planning?
You've done your homework, haven't you? But what you still don't seem to realize is that I don't answer to anybody other than myself. Moron! And now you're going to try forcing me to reveal my plans.
That sound is capacity down.
You're familiar with it then.
Why do you have it, though?
Why wouldn't I have it? I am its creator, after all.
You are?
As it happens, I gathered a lot of helpful information from loaning it out to those idiots in Skill Out, so this new version is significantly more powerful. Though that did require making the device a good deal larger. Apparently, even a band of fools like Skill Out can be somewhat useful.
Stop screwing around with me. Using Skill Out too? They are your lab rats!
No need for hysterics. I missed. The calibrations have been off, but I guess that'll just draw the fun out a little longer.
Why you?
My power! Poor girl. Haven't you noticed that none of your attacks are reaching me? Keep running, my darling level 5, but it won't do you any good! Goodness, what on earth is going on out there? Oh, that smoke. It looks like a disaster area. Oh, isn't that? It's Misaka! People like you and your friends are such fascinating specimens, enthralled to your own naive sense of justice. I owe you my gratitude. It's all thanks to you that I was able to track down the test subjects. As a reward, I'll let you in on a little secret. I needed access to those children because I intend to perfect the ability crystal.
I can't.
Oh, can't I? Who's going to stand in my way? We've got a new candidate for experimentation. Someone take her away.
Just a moment. I'll have you know that girl you're carrying is a friend of mine. And you do not want to cross Mitsuko Kongo of Tokiwadai Middle School.
All units, report status.
Yellow marble, good to go. Brown marble, good to go.
All units, you are clear to proceed as
This is
planned.
Blue Marble reporting. We've lost Railgun.
You what?
I apologize. We're currently searching the surrounding area. We'll find her.
Never mind, but I will not soon forget today's incompetence.
Sissy! Misaka, are you alright?
How do you feel? Are you hurt at all?
I'm confused. What happened?
Well, I'm not one to brag, but it all worked out thanks to me. I'm certain you'd love to hear all about my heroic rescue, but really, there isn't that much to tell. Oh, all right, if you insist. I'd hate to deprive you of a thrilling tale of selflessness.
Really? So Kongo saved me? Terestina. Sit back down, Sissy. You need to rest some more. Get out of my way. I don't have time to be lounging around in bed now. I need to go. I have to help the children. You're staying here, Sissy. What a fool. I snuck into the laboratory on my own and lost my temper. I found the children, but I led Terestina straight to them as well. And now they're all gone. They're gone, and it's entirely my fault. Don't you see? I have to stop her and make this right. So stand aside, Kuroko. What are you doing?
Misaka? I want you to stop for a minute. Look around and tell me what you see.
What are you talking about? I see you standing there. I'm sorry. Really? You're right. I was being selfish. And I've gone and caused trouble for you all again.
It isn't any trouble. Really? But I'd rather fight together with you than worry about you out there all on your own again. You know? That's what friends are for, isn't it?
Sutton's right. You're not alone. You've got all of us. Yeah, I know I do. Thanks, you guys.
You're next, Uiharu. You'll apologize to Shirai. Tell her you're sorry for the way you've been treating her through all this.
Hey, hold on. That's not fair.
You too, Shirai. Apologize to Uiharu for slapping her.
I'm sorry for how I've behaved. Yeah, I'm sorry too.
So, don't you have something to say to me as well?
Yes, I do. Thanks, Kongo.
Oh, it was nothing, really.
We now have irrefutable evidence that Terestina Kihara is involved in illegal activities.
We've always suspected there was something suspicious about our organization. We're looking into her
We
too.
don't have any time to waste. We need to be doing something. Can't Ann I still help out?
It isn't that easy for us to get involved. There are limits to what we can do.
Oh, yeah? What about finding the strength to overcome your limits?
It's you, from the workshop.
You're the one who said that when you convince yourself you can't do any more, you're finished. Well, we can't give up. Not now. The children need us.
Okay, give me a little time.
I'm receiving satellite surveillance data from Anti-Skill. The MAR trailers are on Urban Expressway 5, just passing the interchange for School District 18.
Just want to fight. I'm happy to play along.
Helicopter.
I think you're about done here.
I recognize that ability all too well.
I think you can relax, ladies. The cavalry is here. Try not to be too intimidated by my ability. Arrow hand will make swift work of our opponents.
That was good timing. Go on, we can take care of things from here. You go catch up with Kiyama and the others, Sissy.
Kuroko.
All right then. But you had better catch up, or you'll answer to me. Who would dare to assault me? I am Kuroko Shirai of Tokiwadai, partner of the Great Railgun.
Hold on. That phrase sounds suspiciously familiar.
Connery, on it! We're ready now. Let's do this!
we would team up for a fight.
We can use this opportunity to settle something. Whose ability is the greater one?
Shortly after the other squad moved out, anti-stealth surveillance picked up something interesting. They recorded 2 transport vehicles posing as civilian trucks departing MAR headquarters. Most likely...
Those are the real transports. I can't believe I fell hook, line, and sinker for that madwoman's amateur trick. We need to hurry. It looks like the transport has already reached its destination.
Where is it?
An unused propulsion system laboratory in School District 23. Take this exit on the left.
Oh. Good work, Doctor. Of course, I wouldn't expect anything less from an opponent like you.
Hold on tight.
That's what will make killing you.
Hold on, Connery, I've got this.
Hey, what made that sound just now?
Come on. I want to see you run like your life depends on it. With the course it does. Better keep moving.
I know that voice.
So do I, that evil witch. Hey, that's Misika.
What are you doing out there? Quick, you need to go faster.
Yes, I kind of noticed that.
I'm sorry. About before. I was wrong, I know that.
I suppose I can't really blame you. In your position, I would have done the same thing.
I'll make up for my failure.
I'll be good.
My attacks were deflected.
You really think your little shots would work against me?
All right, then.
I know about that trick, too.
Impossible.
I'm not a homework, you see. I love to take out everything they have in the database concerning that ability of yours, including the especially amusing fact that your relevant range is only 50 meters.
I'm getting sick of this woman. Take the next turn off on the left. What's that?
Missed. Oh, well. The targets are heading your way now, Green Marble. Crush them.
We're under attack!
Take care of it.
There's no way you're getting past us. Just bother trying.
Yes, that's right. We managed to gain control of all ramps from this point forward. Sorry, but we're being harried from above, too. This is the most we can do for you right now.
Why is Anti still helping me?
Never mind that.
Just hurry up and get to those children.
Why am I surrounded by incompetence? Very well. I'll take care of this with us.
Huh? Again?
Hold on tight up there.
It's a lost cause. Give up already. You don't stand a chance. It doesn't matter how hard you try or how fast you run. You might as well pack up and go home. You're not going to be able to save those rats. I'll make sure of it.
I won't stop. I swore that I would revive them. I have to try. A teacher doesn't give up on her students just because things get tough.
I would never expect you to. No matter what happens, I'll make certain you get to them. That's why I'm here. And I promise you I'm not gonna give up either.
Little fools. You don't have any cards left to play now. Just roll over and stop.
Keep it up!
Another pathetic attack. I know all of your attacks. Remember, nothing you can do will surprise me.
Oh, really? I wouldn't be so sure about that. Kuroko! On my way! Yes, I can fire coins. But that isn't all. I'll show you the full extent of my power!
How rude. Teleporting away without warning like that.
Shrai! Misaka!
You guys terrified us. Are you okay?
Yeah, we're fine, don't worry.
You saved us. I want to.
Hold on. Don't say it. Let's wait until after we've saved the children.
Right. you figure it out?
Almost there. The security on this is pretty tight.
How annoying. This would be a lot easier if you hadn't taken out every single one of them.
Oh, yeah? How was I supposed to know? I figured they would have left at least one person inside to guard it.
Got it. In this facility, there's only one area where power consumption is especially high. The lowermost block.
I found you.
Haraway! Can you hear me? Wake up! We came for you. All right. Where's the control panel for this?
Hold on. I'll go look over there.
Great, thank you.
Not long now. We'll get you out of there. What is it? What's the matter?
No, that sound again. It can't be.
But it is. You pesky meddling brats.
Oh no, it's her.
This is to pay you back for...
Try me, Sakai, you okay?
How dare you! What was that? Oh, that felt good. You think you can get away from making me look like a fool?
You're using capacity down. Misaka described it to us before. This sound emits only affects espers.
This is capacity down? What's your point? Knowing what it does isn't going to protect you from it.
She told us that you'd upgraded it, though. That the speakers were a lot bigger than they were before. Too big to be moved easily.
That's right. It wasn't easy to do, but I placed them throughout the facility. Would you care to go around destroying them one by one?
It still has to have a control center, and its size limits where that can be. I know little about this building structure. From what I can tell, the power center must be back where we just were. The central control room.
Miharu, you might be right. But what does that matter? There's nothing you can do about it now. Do all little girls talk as much as you? You should thank me. I'm about to show you something amazing. The culmination of years of research, the completion of the ability crystal.
How can you?
Huh?
I don't understand. You're a victim in this too. Your own grandfather used you for his experiments. He made your ability run out of control. And yet here you are.
You're wrong. I'm no victim. I'm Academy City's ultimate dream. This seed of greatness was born thanks to me, and I intend to let it bloom.
It can't be. That vial, it contains the first sample?
Using this, I'm finally going to create a level 6. Ah!
A level 6? No way.
Oh, yes. This young girl is about to become the first Esper in Academy City to reach level 6. The power of the other children will flow into her.
You can't do it. Not Haraway.
Under specific wavelengths, she has a reception ability above her level. It was truly a stroke of luck to find someone whose ability can resonate with the crystal like hers can. High-level telepaths are quite rare, after all.
Why them? Why use these same children again? Why are they always the ones who have to suffer the most?
It's not so bad. They probably won't even feel a thing. I'm just going to borrow the realities they've created inside their minds.
You're talking about personal reality.
You can call it whatever you want. Shall I explain the process to you? Essentially, I'm extracting the neurotransmitters that control activity within the brain, particularly those which make them runaway espers, and fusing them with the first sample. By doing so, I will create an inhibitor for the ability crystal, and it will be perfected at last. The old geezer never could figure it out. He spent all his time applying minor changes that were ultimately useless. And now, only one step
Don't
left.
do it!
Why not?
Do you realize what will happen? If you do this and the children awaken while still in their runaway state,
Then Academy City will be hit by an unprecedented wave of poltergeisting, and it will be destroyed. So what? That's fine by me. Someone who attains the power of God while still inhabiting a mortal body. Creating such a person is the whole point of this city, and once that's done, there's no real reason for Academy City to remain standing anymore. Careful. You're gonna get yourself hurt.
Dr. Kim!
Just lay there and be quiet like a good little girl.
Please, Sutton. Please hurry.
come on. Where is it? I have to find that capacity down thingy.
You said something interesting before. I can hear her. The skill out members weren't my lab rats. Well, you're just one word away from being correct. They aren't my only lab rats. No, you're all my lab rats, don't you see? Would you prefer a different analogy? Very well. Academy City is my breeding farm, and all you children are my livestock.
Misaka, hang on!
I think it's time to put you down, though. What the? What was that?
I don't give a damn if you think we're lab rats.
here. How is she still standing?
I'm not gonna tell you twice.
Keep your hands off my friend!
It went away!
Damn it! Fine then. Looks like it's time to change tactics. Fortunately, I have a plan B. I'm going to blow you and this whole place away. I built this particular weapon after carefully analyzing your ability. It's even more powerful than your railgun.
Honestly, first laboratory rats, then livestock? How bitter and pathetic do you have to be to think so lowly of other human beings?
You may be a level 5 Electromaster. In this town, however, you're nothing more than a bunch of data. That's right, just a bunch of data with 2 legs and
That's
a
where
smart
you've got it
mouth.
all wrong. The people of Academy City are so much more than that. Anything is possible in this place. Here we can achieve greatness in a way that we couldn't anywhere else. So you see,
You think you're human beings? You're just samples. That's what Academy City was made for.
I'll stop you. For the sake of my city. That was nice work. You saved all our lives, Sutton. Is that it?
Yes. The program is complete. And now?
Go on, it's all right. Bonry spoke to me. She wanted me to tell you. I trust you, teacher. Teacher? You look tired. Why do you have those dark circles under your eyes?
I've just been very busy. There was so much work to do.
Oh, yeah. And you know what? Your hair's longer.
It's her, though. That's our teacher.
It's Miss Kiyama. She's here.
My children are all awake.
Hey, Ari. I want to thank you for hearing my voice. You're a true friend. Yeah.
All right. Can I finish saying it now? Thank you so much. How can I describe it best? A battle of singular heroism. Of course, it didn't take long for Shirai to lose her nerve and run away. But I wasn't about to let that stop me. I stood firm, facing the enemy head-on, defeating them easily.
Wow. Then you were the one who finally put an end to all the dreadful poltergeisting that was happening?
Oh, was it really you, Kanko?
We should have known!
When is it coming?
Any moment now.
Oh man, I can't wait!
So where are they? Uiharu and the others. She said they